Oh wow, that's absolutely disgusting. Hitler might have done some bad things, but he did give us Fanta, so I feel like we should forgive some of these things.
You drive 2 hours or 3 hours in America, and you're still in the same state. You drive 2 or 3 hours in Europe, people talk funny, and the cheese is different. Welcome back to another episode of the Bunch of BS podcast. I am your host, Blake Stortz, and I am joined by Belgium's greatest export, Enya Fierens. How you doing, Enya?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine. It's a lovely Saturday afternoon.
It's such a good day, but a little windy for a Saturday.
Going to start this podcast off with a bang. Enya said she'd never tried rum before.
Yep.
So we're both going to do shots of a little bit of Captain Morgan. And Enya is of 21 years old.
Yeah, I am. Show my ID.
It's a recent birthday, isn't it?
Yes, the 25th of February.
25th of February. Wow. Could you imagine if you were born on Valentine's Day?
Actually, I have a friend from back home.
Yeah.
That she has a twin as well, and they were born on February the 14th. Yeah.
Really?
Valentine's Day.
Is Valentine's Day is it just an American only thing,
No.
or is it's a Europe
It's
thing?
worldwide. It's
Yeah.
just it doesn't get celebrated quite as much as in America.
Yeah.
We don't make as big of a deal out of it, but it's still
Yeah.
celebrated.
But alrighty.
Okay.
Cheers.
You have to do it the European way.
What's the European way?
You have to cheers, and you have to. So you have to look into each other's eyes. Cheers.
Uh-huh.
Put it down
Yeah.
and drink it, and you
Yeah.
can't look away. And if you look away, it's bad luck.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
ready?
cheers.
Okay. Oh wow, that's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. It's better when you mix it.
Oh.
Sorry. It is also Captain Morgan. It's also it's a spiced rum. It's got
Kind of tastes like Fireball.
a little bit, yeah. Yeah, made with vanilla, spice, and other natural flavors. I think it may also have a little bit of cinnamon in it, which is why it tastes like Fireball.
Yeah. The aftertaste is not as bad. I feel like.
Yeah, it's not as bad. It's great when you mix it with Dr. Pepper. You hate Dr. Pepper?
It's disgusting.
Sorry,
I can't do it.
Can't do it? Do you have are there any let's see how to put this, like Belgian sodas or European sodas? One soda I know that was invented in Europe is a Fanta.
Yeah,
Orange.
so Fanta is we drink we have all the Coca-Cola, Fanta,
Yeah.
Sprite, all that. But I do know that there is this flavor of Fanta. I'm not sure which one it is, but there is this one flavor of Fanta that we only have in Europe because I've
really?
had friends ask me to bring that one back, but I don't remember which flavor it is.
Got the
It's like Fanta lemon or something. I don't know. It's
Really?
something
Lemon?
weird.
Wow.
I don't think it's lemon. It's like something, I don't know, a fruit.
That's pretty cool. Let's see.
So I hammer the rudder and we go.
My gosh, YouTube. I hate how it autoplay sometimes, but
Yes.
okay, let's see.
Especially when you're in class.
It didn't happen to me in class. Fanta. Let's see. European Fanta is generally considered more natural, less intensely sweet taste than its American counterpart. Are they using European?
Well, yeah, it's also a different color.
Yeah, I'm seeing that here. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah,
It's not as dark.
because we don't use the coloring in it that
Yeah.
you guys use.
Chocata. Does that ring a bell? That's what it says. Elderflower and lemon. Sold in a
No.
distinctive blue bottle. No?
I don't remember. It's a pretty recent flavor. It's not a weird flavor. It's pretty normal.
What color is it? Is it still orange? No idea. Okay.
I don't know. I don't drink Fanta.
Okay.
I'm
Alrighty, but
sorry.
yeah, it's Captain Morgan's a lot better when you got something sweet to mix with it. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I remember me and Kaylee were talking about that.
Really?
Yeah, not on last podcast, but whenever I met her at the party, way back first semester,
Yeah.
that little white light T-shirt party. Yeah.
But we don't party, guys. Don't drink.
We talk about it. We talk about it all the time on here. So Kaylee talked about how she had a 44 ounce Route 44 from
Right. Yes, I saw that.
from Sonic on there. Yeah.
That's sometimes it's so weird to me because I came here and I was like, oh yeah, could I get a medium? And it's
Yeah,
this big.
the
and I'm like,
American portions versus European portions, it's crazy.
I was very
It's
surprised. I was
nuts.
like, okay, I guess I'll drink this 2-liter thing.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, we did. You've been mentioned on almost all my podcasts, I want to say.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. You're cool. Hey, what are you gonna say? You're friends with everybody.
Yeah, that was my freshman year social butterfly me.
Yeah, I told the story about how we met.
I don't remember that. Wait.
It was another white light, I don't know if it was a white light T-shirt party or just everybody happening to be wearing white T-shirts that day. But it was at some house next to the college.
Tennis house?
No, it wasn't tennis. It might have been a soccer house. With
Was it
with
Diego's house? Like,
Lizzie
you know,
and
like
Tori's?
the duplex? Like that one?
No, I think it was Lizzie and Tori's.
Yes, the one that is now like Alyssa and McKenna and
I think
that
so.
house. Yes,
It's
'cause
got a
that used to
basement
be-
in it and also a big backyard.
Yes, and
and
it
it-
used to be a basketball girls' house, and then they got kicked out.
I didn't hear about getting kicked out, but I think that we're talking about the same house because
Yep.
it also has a giant ass basement.
Yes, yes, that's the one.
But yeah, I was telling a story how I met you there and how I was wearing my cowboy hat, and I see you and I go up to talk to you or something, or at least the group, and you look at me and you go, and you turn your head. Granted, I think you were also a few beers deep, might have.
yeah.
But you grab my cowboy hat, you put it on, you walk back towards your volleyball friends, and you do like a picture where you're like doing the peace sign or whatever, and then you come back and then put it back on your head. I'm like, hello, and you're like, oh, hello, I'm Enya, and then
I
that's how we met.
apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
I apologize
It's
for
fine.
that.
Oh, it's fine.
I definitely also kept saying that was from Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Now you sound Russian.
That's just my Dallas accent. I can't help it.
So how'd y'all do in the alumni tournament? Or wait, no,
well,
you wouldn't have been.
I
in the
personally did not play,
So you
but
did not play.
one of actually our young alumni team won.
Really?
So like
Oh yeah,
Both
that
Danny
team
and
was
Hadley.
unfair.
it was goaded.
Yeah,
goated.
Hadley, Danny, Tabor, Anna, Katie, and Brooke,
And Jamie,
and Jamie. Yeah, that was unfair.
I know.
Unfair. As soon as I saw Danny, Hadley, and Katie, I'm like, all right, this is done. And then you had Tabor as the setter.
Yeah.
Like,
It's actually so weird because it's like that mix of like both of the teams I played with, you
Mhm.
know, like
Yeah.
like making internationals with both of those teams, and then they
Yeah.
get like mixed together, and it's so weird. It's like a
It's
crossover.
it's like the
episode.
best of both worlds.
Yes, it's so
it's
weird.
nuts.
So weird.
I saw Danny at the baseball games though. I was
Nice.
Yeah, she loves baseball. Danny loves
She's
baseball.
she's working a lot at
Yeah.
baseball for her like
She works
grad
for
school.
Yeah, she goes to St. Mary's
Mhm.
as grad school, but she works for Benedictine's baseball team. She's a trainer.
She actually already has a full-time job.
I don't know if it's full time, it might be part time, but she told me she works for the Benedictine baseball team.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was
Yeah.
for the St. Mary's one.
Nope, that's where she's going to school.
Oh.
But I saw her at the baseball game, and I just happened to look over because I was announcing. I was like, Danny? And she goes, Blake? And I was like, oh my gosh. And then she got up and she hugged me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah.
And she went in the dugout, said hi to Phil, and said hi to a couple other guys.
Because
But
you guys played them with your. You guys played Benedictine then?
no, we were playing Southwestern. She came by.
Oh.
This was yesterday.
Because she was here for the alumni
Becau-
tournament, which
yeah.
was today.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
today's Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She
Mhm.
came to the doubleheader.
Yeah, yeah.
Doubleheader.
Today.
So, yes. Oh my gosh. But no, it was just weird seeing her. I was asking what she was gonna do that night, and she was like, I don't know. She's like, I gotta get back because I gotta go to work to Salina and stuff like that. And like, she was mad she didn't get to go to Easy's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Did she left that night?
She either left that night or that morning. I can't remember what she told me.
Because it's like a 3-hour drive or something. It's just not
Yeah,
bad.
but she said she had to stop and she had to work in Salina, so it's only 30 minutes north.
What are all these side quests she's going on?
I have no idea, but
What,
hey,
what work does she have in Salina right now?
hey, more power to her.
You know what? Money.
Yeah.
Money is all you need.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
it helps.
It was always funny. Is it true that the international students have to stay on campus?
You mean like in campus
In campus housing?
No.
No?
So
Okay.
the only reason that we have to do that is because the volleyball program
Mhm.
requires us to be on campus. But for
Oh,
example,
really?
there's soccer players that live Greenhouse.
Yeah,
Greenhouse is not an MC house.
really.
It just gets passed down through
Mhm.
soccer guys.
Yeah.
But it's
Baseball
it's
used
an
to-
off-campus house technically. So-
Baseball used to have one of those houses. It was it was called the 808. It was in Deerfield.
Yes, I remember that one.
You've been there, haven't you?
I think I've been there once.
Once? Yeah.
I don't really go to baseball parties.
Yeah.
They happened whenever I was out of my party phase.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, and crap. But I didn't know. Yeah, because I remember I stayed in Morrison last year, and I remember I'd always walk back from weights, and I'd walk between Morrison, Bit, and Dot, and I'd look up because some people keep their lights on, and some people have their blinds up, and I'd look up and I'd see a giant Colombian flag, or sometimes it
Yes.
might have. Yeah, it was a Colombian flag, and it might have been Danny, or it might have been Roxana, but
Was it which dorm was it in? Dots?
Bittinger.
No, Bit is rocks. I don't think Danny lived in Dots with Louisina.
Oh, yeah, Lou.
Yeah.
I forgot about Lou.
No.
Yeah, she's in JUCO right now.
Yeah, she's going to Lindsay Wilson after.
With Petra.
She's following in Petra's footsteps.
I haven't seen Petra and
Yes.
Zoe in a while. I thought I heard a rumor that they were going to come down.
No, they came down.
They did?
They came down because they hung out with Kate, who lives in Wichita.
Yeah,
Illinois.
yeah.
And so then they came down for like one day or something to talk to, like, to see Dario and
J-Mo.
And J-Mo.
Yes. Dang it, Zoe. Dang
Yeah.
it. I still have a streak with Zoe. She's one of my longest
Really?
streaks. It's like almost 800 days.
What?
Yeah.
How long is that? Like in months
In months?
or years at that
See,
point?
365. Okay, let's see. I have
Yeah,
a
wait.
I have a
Let's see-
I have a
let's see if we can do
calculator
math.
right in front of me. But 365 times
1 year?
2 is roughly
600.
780 days. No, 730 days, I want to say.
It's like more than 2 years.
Yeah, it's like almost 3 year long.
Oh my god, that is wild.
Yeah, it's insane.
I think the longest one I've been able to keep is, actually, let me look right now.
365 times 2 is 7. I was right. It was 730. So it's roughly a year and 3 months. Or no, 2 years and 3 months.
Dang. I
Yeah.
think my longest one was like a year, and then
Really?
I don't really. Well, first of all,
Yeah, first of all, you don't reply.
I'm sorry. I
You're
do
good.
not like. I just don't use Snapchat first of all because, like, I had stopped using Snapchat before I came here
Mhm.
because in Europe, like,
It's phone
we
numbers.
message through Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yes,
A lot of
like,
DMs?
We like all of our group messages, everything. It's all on Instagram, and so when I came here, like, I like was snapping like maybe one person, and
Yeah.
it was like once a week.
Yeah.
And I came here, and everybody starts adding me on Snap, and I'm like, guys, I don't use it. And then
Yeah.
the group chat gets made on Snap, and I was like,
Granted, group chats were. I don't really remember group chats really being a big thing on Instagram because they didn't really have that function to start.
they
so.
do.
They do now, but when it like first started, it was not a big thing on Instagram. Was group chats. So.
I got on Instagram whenever they had group chats. So
Yeah. we were.
Guess you're just old.
We were talking about that at the game today. About how Instagram used to let you see like everybody's business.
Really?
Like Instagram used to be like if you followed somebody. Okay, how do I put this? Like, let's say you were friends with somebody,
Mhm.
and like you followed them and they followed you back, and then you went and followed someone else. It would show up in a certain tab on your friends thing saying like Enya followed blank.
You're kind of like Facebook.
Kind of.
Actually,
Kind of a little bit. It showed a lot of people your business. Like it showed people because you know how you can see what people like.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a funny function.
love it.
But it basically did the same thing, but it did it like it explicitly named who it was, and it showed up in a feed on a certain tab just for you only.
That's really good for the girls to check who their boyfriends are following.
Yeah, it probably would have been, and especially on who's following, like it showed
Yeah.
who followed who, so like you could not follow anybody without being known, and then they randomly took it away. So probably,
Yeah.
I would assume so. So.
Either way, I love
Mhm.
stalking people on the likes. Sometimes I just get bored of my own reels. I'm like,
like,
you know what? Let me
Click
see.
the friends tab and
I love it. Then I go
Mhm.
clock people. That's how
Yeah.
I like found out that like one of my friends, she started like dating somebody or like talking to somebody,
mm-hmm.
and I like over the summer and I started seeing like likes that she was like, oh, when he blah 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 blah, and I'm like, wait a minute, who are you
Dude, yeah.
talking to? She was like, how do you know that? I'm like, girl, you're not being very subtle.
Yeah.
I can see exactly what you like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I felt a little bit like a stalker. Yeah.
That's a joke some of my friends have, and some of my girl friends. That I'm like they're like
You have multiple girlfriends, Blake?
yes, totally, yes.
That's not very Christian of you.
I know, but it's a funny joke that they make where it's like stalking. It's like you mean reusing my resources effectively.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like
If
yeah.
it's on the internet, you can't blame people for
Mhm,
knowing, honestly.
Yeah. Especially what is it on TikTok? How they have the profile views function.
They have that?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if they had that on on Instagram.
I-
You could see how many people have looked at your profile.
I wish I could see that. Okay, I keep seeing like these like reels where they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is how you can see who followed you. You just
I've
right
seen
click
those
this, blah, blah.
before.
It doesn't work.
They're
It's
just
fake.
scams because they want you to pay
Yes,
pay for something, and enough people are gullible, and people will
Yeah.
pay for it.
exactly.
But yeah,
Fortunately, I'm poor, so I can't.
same. Hey, we're in college, you know.
Yes.
What do you think? Question I had that I have for everybody is, what do you think is the most like college thing you've done? Like, if you had to go tell somebody like, this is college.
Okay, there is international college, like for internationals, and then there's just college. The most international college thing I've done, the most international student thing I've done, is probably during Thanksgiving break, having to walk to Walmart and get groceries and
Because
walk
of the
my
snow.
butt back
Yeah.
in a snowstorm with bags, Walmart bags. That is probably the most international student thing I've done.
I've contemplated doing that. I think last year when the snowstorm was really bad and my truck was snowed in, and I was like, I think I was almost out of beef, so I was like, I gotta.
Oh no, the beef.
Yeah, I gotta get some ground beef, cook some hamburger helper.
You didn't do it.
No, I just drove my truck. I got my truck out, so yeah, had to drive very, very
It's
slowly.
not a real international. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I just went with a friend, and it was that was my freshman. Wait, was it? That was my freshman year, and so that's probably your sophomore.
That would have been my sophomore year. Yes.
And I don't know if you were here or not. Probably for baseball you were, but it was like the first day of Thanksgiving break. There was like this giant snowstorm, and it was like everything was covered in snow, and it was like I woke up on the first day of Thanksgiving break and there's snow everywhere. I don't know if you remember that.
I'm trying to remember because I bet you I stayed a little bit to either work a volleyball or basketball game or something. I'm always working something here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if I did the math right, I've announced over 500 events at this college since my freshman year.
Hey, that look good on your resume.
I know, it would. It will. If some people don't consider that experience, though. They still consider that, like, amateur stuff. Especially my stuff that I did back in high school.
Yeah,
People
well,
don't. But, like, I mean, it's better than me not doing anything.
True.
So.
I think everybody's gonna feel weird whenever you're gone because I feel like everybody's like, Katie Warden with a girl.
Me and Kaylee were talking about that.
Everybody always is like, everybody says like it that way whenever they're like talking about somebody having a blog or whatever, just because like even when they don't know you, it's iconic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's was something Kaylee was talking about. She's like, yeah, when I'm back here next year, whatever. She's like, when you announce it, I'm like, Kaylee, I'm not going to be here. She's like, you're not going to be here? I'm like, no. She's like, dang it. She's like, I'm not going to hear that. I'm like, and it's become like a running joke with some guys on the baseball team, and especially some of the freshmen last year who transferred out on the baseball team. They anytime they'd see me, they'd just be like, "We're the girl," or do the voice or with the block or anything. And it's just as Kaylee put it, it's my signature line. All the announcers have their thing, and that was my thing because it was the only thing I knew when I first started doing volleyball announcing. I was like, all right, what do I know? I was like, I know a serve, I know what an ace is, I know what a spike is, but then I learned a spike is called a kill. So I was like, let's just go with that. And it worked. And it became iconic.
I wonder who's going to take over next year. It's going to be so weird.
I don't know, because they said they were going to try and train some new guys on it, but I haven't seen or heard anybody being trained to do it because, I don't know.
I wonder who we're going to have to go tell to give us, 3 extra inches.
Yeah, that was the thing I did. I on all their rosters, I had the full lineups. I would always give them 1 or 2 inches in height.
Celestina is 5'8".
Yeah. Cell, who is, she 5'5"?
I don't
5'5",
even know. She's
5'4".
short.
I don't know.
Short.
No, she's 5'8". She's 5'8".
She's 5'8".
I think another one was Anna Howard.
She asked for more.
No, she didn't ask for more, but I set a height one day, and I saw her in the lineup. She was like, okay, because she was right next to you. I thought, because I thought y'all's numbers were close to each other. Because you were number 6, weren't you?
I know Cell was 7.
Yeah.
I don't. No, no, we cannot be doing that. We're not high schoolers now.
I know we're not.
No,
we're not.
we need to.
But it was just so funny doing the heights. Danny actually is the only one who's ever requested to be shorter.
That is so weird. I don't get it.
Yes, because you're 6'2", right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
let's say that.
You're 6'2", and I think I would announce you as 6'3", maybe. And then I would announce Hadley as 6 foot because I couldn't announce her really taller because Danny was 6'1", and I kept announcing Danny as 6'2", and she's like, I'm not 6'2". She's like, I'm 6 foot. I'm like, Danny, you're taller than Hadley, but you're shorter than Enya. Yeah. You're 6'1". And she was like, it was just mid-game, too, which was kind of cool, or kind of funny. It was between sets or something. She walked by, and she's like, hey, I am 6 foot. I'm like, Danny, you are 6'1". You are tall as heck.
Danny, focus on the game. Why are you arguing?
Yes. Oh, and there was another time, funny, speaking of Lou from earlier, apparently her name was wrong on the depth chart or something, because on mine, her name ends with an N, And apparently,
Like Louis Sin?
no, on her last name.
Andronen? No, wait.
She told me,
Sandronen?
yeah,
Sandron.
Sandrone.
Okay, gotcha.
Sandrone. And she was like mid-game after she got like a couple kills or something. She came over and she was like, "It's Sandrone," because apparently it has an E on the end.
Yeah.
But my thing didn't have the E, so I would just say Sandrone. And then she, like the very first point of like the second set, she gets a kill, and I was like, "Luisina Sandrone," and then she looks at me and gives me a double thumbs up,
Oh, that's
and I was
cute.
like, "Nice, yeah." Fortunately, y'all, for all that, yeah. Also, nothing to mention, y'all are like all international. It feels like for volleyball.
Not anymore, though.
Yeah, I did notice that. It
It's
seems like a
it's
lot
so
of.
weird because that's what I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, so many internationals. But then I looked at it,
Mm-hmm.
and like ever since Petra and Zoe and Lou left,
Mm-hmm.
and Maggie, it's what we're 4 now.
Yeah.
But he's
I'm
getting new
I'm
ones.
trying to remember Maggie.
She's from Portugal. She is like she was really
Oh, Margarita.
like tan skin.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know her as Maggie. I just knew her
Oh
as
yeah, I know,
Margarita.
yeah, we all know her as that.
Yeah.
So
I still remember there was one funny time. It would have been, I think, your freshman or my sophomore year. It was just that campus blowout. And I had my camera with
was
me.
it? Yes, and we all asked for a picture.
Yes, and I'm like over there, I'm like editing pictures, and I'm hearing like Spanish from like or Portuguese from my, she's gonna be pissed at me if that I said Spanish, but from like my left side, and all of a sudden I hear like baseball, and all of them are looking at me, and they can tell that I caught, and I'm like, picture, and they're like, picture. I'm like, okay.
Honestly,
Yes.
they might have been, if it makes you feel better, they might have been speaking Spanish because whenever we were all together,
Mm-hmm.
it was like them 3 would speak like Spanish because
Mhm.
you know like Portuguese people usually can speak Spanish.
Yeah, because
but
it's one of the.
Spanish-speaking people can't speak Portuguese.
Really?
Because Portuguese is really hard, and I don't know what it is. Okay, Spanish speakers, they're gonna get mad. But like for some reason, like the Spanish speakers do not understand Portuguese, even when the Portuguese like is almost the same as the Spanish. Like Carolina will say like a sentence in Portuguese,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh, I don't understand," and then she says it the exact same way, but with a Spanish accent, and then they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, because
like-
I thought that was kind of surprising because I know one of the 5 Romance languages, which are all kind of based off each other, are
Yeah.
Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and Romanian, which I thought was the weird outlier. But
That is kind of weird. I thought it's Latin.
yeah, they're all Latin based. And
Yeah.
then I remember one of my teachers when I was in middle school had us learn to count to 10 in all of those languages. I used to be able to count to 10 in French. So
Try it.
un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, six, sept.
Wheat.
Wheat.
Acht is in German.
Oct is German, yes. Because I was thinking 8, so I was thinking octagon.
Yeah.
What was 8 again?
Wheat.
Wheat. And then something with an N.
Neuf.
Neuf. That's what it is.
And then dix.
Dix. Yes, because diez is Spanish for 10. So
Yes.
I used to be able to do that off the top of my head, but it's been a while since I've done
Well,
it.
I bet you never use the numbers until 10 in French in your daily life, so I'll
Yeah.
figure you
Yeah.
forget that information. Yeah.
Yeah. Parlez-vous français?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
Yeah. What was the sentence that you corrected me on? Because it was a joke I said because one of my friends said it was jamais.
Oh, was it,
It was-
during class?
Yeah,
You
it was
said
during
that?
class. And someone asked,
Is it I am eating the pear?
or it's like I eat the pear or something, and I said,
And I
yes.
think you said le pois.
Yeah,
It's
which
okay.
I didn't accidentally say anything rude or
No.
anything. Okay.
I just figured you were trying to learn how to say it.
Mm.
Also, like the fact that I know what you're trying to say, you know,
Mhm.
means that you said it good enough. 'Cause otherwise, I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
wait.
I always see that with like on my TikToks because I get a lot of European TikToks with like when people who are like from America try and speak German.
Mm-hmm.
Some German people are like, just speak English. Like you don't have to try and go through
Yeah.
all that stuff. My favorite German word is Krankenwagen, which is
That's a good
ambulance.
one. Yes.
Which I find is hilarious. It's hilarious.
Do you know why it is that way?
I do not know.
Because krank means sick,
Ah,
and wagen is like
car
a
or
vehicle.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Sick
the
car.
sick vehicle.
Yeah. Or
So
vehicle for the sick or
They always
something
be
like
making up
Yeah.
weird words. They are like, okay, so we have these 5 words. So
One funny joke that I saw on my For You page because this guy he just knows like 7 languages, but he likes making like word play in language where like something could sound all right in one language, but it could sound very wrong in
Yes.
another language. Like there's one from translated from English to French. Now, granted, I will bleep this out because it'll sound very bad. But in English, it's like something to do with like a baby seal or something. It was.
I have
You've seen that one, and it's like
It's-
in pussy la beach.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, oh fuck, blah, 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 something, yes.
Yeah, and the guy, I was dying laughing for like a solid 20 minutes because of it, because it just caught me off guard, because I was just sitting there scrolling and it was like, said that, and I was like, and I just started dying laughing. I don't really know any other languages. I want to learn another language, but I've taken ASL class. I've taken like 4 years of
But
Spanish.
ASL is basically a different language, honestly.
No, it is. Yeah, it is. Because it qualifies as a foreign language, or not a foreign. Yeah, I guess it
You
qualifies.
know what the
as
confusing thing is that I like didn't know until a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that every English is a different ASL alphabet.
Yes.
That is so annoying.
There's British Sign Language, there's Australian Sign Language, there's American Sign Language.
I did not know that, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that
There are
must be
many.
horrible.
There are many different kinds. So.
The poor ASL
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, because it's mainly because like also like cultural differences. I want to say is the reason there's different ones. Because like in Australia, thongs are flip flops.
Yes.
Are flip flops. In America, of course, we know what everybody knows what those are.
Yeah.
But like it's mainly just for like cultural differences. So like certain things will mean other things.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it.
I definitely sometimes call flip-flops thongs whenever I forget what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. How many languages do you speak?
Okay, what do you qualify as speak?
You could carry a decent conversation with
Decent
somebody.
conversation.
Decent conversation.
Let me count in my head.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say from like if I am also having to speak,
Mm-hmm.
I would say 5.
5?
If I would say I understand kind of what's going on around me and I can like half participate like in a conversation, I would say 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that was way more than I thought. I knew English, French, of course, because you taught me a little bit. I saw you were studying Spanish.
Yes.
What are the others?
Dutch and German.
Dutch. Yes, I
And
forgot.
then so for Portuguese, I know what is being said. Like for example, I went like last Christmas, I went to Carolina's house.
Yeah.
And I visited
cool.
her. Yeah, and her
Feliz
family.
Navidad.
I don't know if they say that in Portuguese.
I know. That's what I know. It's in Spanish. But
But yeah, so her family, they don't really speak English.
yeah.
So like they were all like speaking Portuguese. I was just like, so I just learned Portuguese in the span of like 10 days.
Hey,
I
Trial by fire.
well, you know, like if you know Spanish and French, you can
Kind of piece it together.
Exactly. And then like by the
I don't.
end,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they're all right next to each other, so you
Yeah,
can just.
but-
But German, I didn't know about the German.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could speak German.
It's our
That's
third
pretty-
official language.
Really?
of my
Yes,
country.
because there's those that don't know, and you're not old geography nerds like I used to be. Belgium separated into 2 different places: Wanders and Wallonia,
Yeah.
Flanders and Wallonia, and each one's
Wenders and Flanonia.
yeah, and one side speaks Dutch, one side speaks French, and then you got the capital Brussels. Brussels speaks a lot of both.
It's
So
a lot of Arabic right now.
yeah, so
Yeah. And
But,
then we have this little German part because after the war,
oh yeah, I
after the
remember.
First World War, like to punish Germany, basically they
Mhm.
they were like, okay, now you have to give a piece of
Yeah,
Germany to Belgium, and then now we just have like a random like super tiny population.
I
just speaks
I remember
German.
seeing that in this old YouTube channel, or not old, it's still going on, but it was called Geography Now. They were like, did like a what's it called? When you get like what percentage of like people in a thing are
The population rate.
not on kinda, yeah, I get demographics. That's the word I'm
That.
looking for.
Mhm.
They were like, oh, like 50s or like 40 something percent speak French, the other speak this, and then it's like 3% speak German. I'm like, that's really random, but okay.
So annoying for like elections and whatever. Like for
Everything has like 3.
for the government, it's so annoying, and they all don't get along, and then they have to make a government, and then it takes. For our last government, it took a year
Oh wow,
to form our government after our election.
that's crazy.
Horrible. It's dumb.
But I thought, I mean, you probably do it like how the UK does it. But I thought, don't y'all have a king and queen?
We do.
Yes.
But it's. So I feel like in England, they,
Mhm.
like the king and or queen, like more power and like more respect still. Like you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like more decision making power. I feel like.
Mhm.
But in Belgium, it's very much just like.
You think it's more for
it's-
show?
It's just because it's like tradition and that's just like how it's been done, and we have a monarchy and that's just how it is. But like we're, am I stupid? What's the word? We're democracy.
Yeah.
So like we just have a government and everybody
Mhm.
votes and whatever, and like the only thing the king has to do is if the government makes up a law,
Mm-hmm.
He has to sign it. That's it.
Yeah. This says Belgium is a federal parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're not a monarch by just blood right. Well, I guess you kind of are, but that's where I guess it started. But like, you have a king, but like, it's separated from like the prime minister.
Yeah, and he does absolutely nothing.
Usually we don't get into politics on this podcast, but hey, it's in Europe. What are they going to do? Yeah.
It's also not really politics because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So wow. Let us know how you really feel, Enya.
Yeah. Well, it's actually kind of cool because we're about to have our first queen.
Yeah, I remember seeing something
Elizabeth?
about that. Yes.
She's actually called Elizabeth, which is kind of funny. But
That's cool.
yeah, she's about to be our first queen. And it's actually really cool because she speaks like the languages of our country pretty fluently. Like she went to the military. She studied at Harvard.
I did see that. I did see that.
So I'm actually excited. She's pretty smart.
That's
but
cool.
We need to wait for the other guy to die first.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it usually works. So.
Gonna take a while.
Yeah. Long, happy life.
Patience is a virtue, right?
Yes, it is. There have been numerous times where I want something to hurry up and then it happens way later than I thought. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I waited.
Me too.
Yes.
Sometimes I've rushed things and I've been like, I should have just
waited.
set my dumb butt down.
Yeah, happens.
Oh.
Happens too lot. So, yeah, well, I'm also, quick, you're about to start a war between, or no, I was about to say us, like, where we were at the bird, but no, Belgium had to kick the USA's ass in soccer 5-2.
Well, I actually didn't watch that. I'm so sad. I forgot it was like.
I did too until it was done after, and I saw 5-2. I was like, what the?
Yeah, 5-2 is crazy.
Yeah.
But, okay, it's weird because we used to be really good at soccer.
Yeah.
Like, we had like our like golden generation, like Courtois, Fellaini, blah, blah, you know, Lukaku, all those. But a lot of them have like retired.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of getting old.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like the new generation that's coming up is not quite there yet. So
Yeah.
I'm actually really surprised, but I guess the US is a success.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who the USA was playing because USA has gotten a lot better at soccer in the past 20 years because used to soccer was like because when they talk about it in the U.S. they say there's the big four sports. There's baseball, football, basketball, and hockey. Soccer was always the fifth one.
Hockey's a USA sport?
What?
What's Canada?
It started in Canada, but there's more in the NHL, which is the big league for hockey. There's more teams in America, primarily because there's more cities.
Primarily because America is ginormous.
Yeah, ginormous. Canada's bigger than the U.S.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm pretty sure Canada is the second biggest country in the world.
That is so not. You're gaslighting me. No,
I am not gaslighting you.
Is this your gaslighting question?
I am not.
I can feel
yes,
it.
totally. I'm trying to rage bait Enya right now.
Hold up. There's no way that Canada is. Is Canada larger than USA? ChatGPT, help me. USA.
Canada is the second biggest country in the world
What?
by total area.
Okay, because there's a lot of area. I didn't know that was that big.
Yeah, because everybody forgets about the
part that nobody lives in.
the Arctic Circle. Basically, people forget about the
Oh my god.
the Yukon Territory and like Nunavut and all that area. Basically, where all the Eskimos and polar bears are.
Yeah.
See, Anna is from the civilized part, which is Saskatchewan. Or no. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. She's not from Saskatchewan.
From Alberta.
She's from she's from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Home of the Flames.
I knew that.
Home of the Flames. Anna, please don't kill me.
I think she's
Please.
working, and if I'm wrong, please. But I think she might be working in Saskatchewan this summer.
Oh, cool.
Maybe,
It's cool.
if I remember. Right.
That's
That is
cool.
actually crazy. I
But yeah.
am flabbergasted right now.
Yes, it is. But Canada is bigger than the U.S., but the U.S. just has more people.
Yeah, it's like more population than...
Yeah, because 50% of Canada lives below the highest point of the U.S. So, like, where...
Yeah, because Alaska is up there.
Well, they don't count Alaska. They're counting the 48 contiguous states. So Alaska is a state, but they're not counting it because it's not connected to America. It's what they call the 48 down, the lower 48 is what they call it, but it's contiguous is the word they use. So like Canada, it's got a hook in it that comes down into America. Like there's a part of California that's farther north than Canada. Yeah. Like you
Like they get snow?
Like what, California?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that part of California.
Yeah, they get snow. It's the northern part of California.
Oh my god, I'm learning so much geography right now.
Yeah, map of North America. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah.
I thought I was educated, but I guess not.
But here, let's see. Oh crap! Yeah, good thing that was empty. But like
Yeah,
this part right here, that's where Toronto is, which is right next to Detroit. It comes way farther now. 50% of Canada lives below the highest point of the 48 contiguous states.
Wait, isn't east over there?
East what?
Like the east of... Yeah, that's
Yeah,
there, right?
this is east. Yes.
Is California not? Is California east?
California's on the west coast.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
Yeah.
California's over there, right?
Yeah, California
Oh,
is.
okay.
Let's see. This is north,
I
south,
don't-
east, west.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
I
Do
need
you not
to
have
know.
directions in Belgium?
This is Kansas,
Yes.
and if I fly that way, I'm going to Europe.
Yes.
This is the east
If-
coast. This is the west coast.
Yes.
Here's Europe.
Yes. If you go in your mind, yes. If you go,
Yes, I fly that way.
yes, yes, you fly. Yes, looking at Kansas this way, if you fly east, you'll go to Europe.
I fly over the east coast.
Yes. If you want to go to California, you go to the west coast.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, but what we were talking about earlier, yes, yeah, 50% of Canada lives closer to the U.S., so they have plenty of space. It's just cold and
There's predators everywhere.
not everywhere, but it also costs a lot of money to I don't know, I guess what's the word, to like move people and like set up things over there. So like
Yeah.
like Edmonton.
To urbanize.
Yes, urbanize. Yes, that's the word. But to like Edmonton, which is in Alberta as well, it's a boom town. It's just pretty much there for oil. So
Oil.
yes,
Oh.
oil. Yes, yes,
I
yes.
thought that was a Texas thing.
It's a southern thing.
Um,
Yes, and Oklahoma's in the south. I will argue with everybody against that. Oklahoma is in the south. People try and tell me it's Midwest.
it's in the central.
It's in the center part of the U.S., but it's in
Yeah.
the southern part. Like central is
Gotcha.
this way. It's in the center.
Central is just this way.
Yes, but we're in the southern part of the U.S. is what I like to argue. And one of my friends likes to rage bait me about it and say Oklahoma's in the Midwest. But
Oklahoma's in the Midwest.
they're not. They're not in the Midwest. Mhm.
I went
Oh yeah,
down.
that's like saying Belgium's not Western Europe.
It's literally the most west you could possibly go.
No, it's not.
It's against the sea. It's against the North Sea, Blake. That's the most west you can go.
No.
It doesn't go more west or you're in the sea.
You can go more west in Europe. You can go to
No, you're in the sea.
Portugal is farther
Yeah,
west.
Okay, we're all by the coastline.
Yes, Portugal is farther west.
Yeah.
Because by that definition, Norway could be the farthest west. Because
Yeah, probably.
west of Norway is the ocean, but
yeah,
that's
that
not
doesn't
true.
mean that I'm not west.
What? Oh my gosh, this is wow. What were we talking about?
About Oklahoma not being Midwest.
I know before that. What was it? Oh yeah, Edmonton, the Oilers. That's their mascot is for the hockey team that's in Edmonton. They're the Oilers. But yeah, the sole reason that that place is even a town is because of oil. So like, it's just hard to populate a
Yeah.
bunch of places. But I really would I don't really like going outside the U.S. a lot because I just think the U.S. is awesome and it's cheaper.
Oh wow, you're such a true American.
Okay. I like exploring. Yes, if I ever had enough money, I'd want to go to Norway and Denmark is where
You
I want to
should.
go. Maybe the Netherlands.
Make sure you have a lot of money 'cause it's expensive.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But I always first made my trips when I first thought about like going on trips places or having a bucket list. My first thought was, I'm going to do America first because it's on my bucket list. I want to get to all 50 states.
How many have you done?
Let's see. I've done New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina. So far.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Yeah, I've done 14 states.
Like with your family or do you go by yourself? Or is it because of baseball?
No, it's not because of baseball. I never played in those national tournaments. But I did get to check off a bunch off my list because of my sister played softball. So I got to it's either my freshman year in high school or it was the summer going into my freshman year in high school. I got to travel with my sister and her softball team to Florida for a trip, and
I think you told me about that whenever we were talking about.
Yeah, because they had a trip down. They had a tournament in Houston. We drove down there, and then we drove all the way to Panama City Beach, Florida.
Oh my god.
Yep, 17 hours.
That's how far ours was.
Mm-hmm. And it was
Horrible.
worth it. It was awesome. What?
No, that was just a horrible trip for me. But
Oh, why? I thought Panama City Beach was awesome.
no, the trip itself was good.
Oh, the drive there.
Driving was absolutely.
Oh, I
horrible.
always see that as like a thing in from like Europeans or whatever. It's like, oh, it's such a long drive. I'm like, how long is it? They're like, 2 hours. I'm like,
Okay, well, first of all, Blake, you have to remember that it
I
was
know.
a 16-hour drive, and we were 5 people in a Jeep Cherokee.
that is also very true. You also, yeah, that's y'all's fault. You took a tiny car.
Blake, we're broke.
I know.
And then also, I drove from my city,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty much the middle of Belgium,
Mm-hmm.
and I drove 3 hours, and I was in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So for me, first like 3 hours and 5 hours, like you're in like 2 countries over.
Yeah, that's what crap. I was thinking, like, when I was watching a bunch of geography things about people, Europeans complaining, or not complaining, but saying that, like, oh, this drive is a long drive. I'm like, yeah, because you drive 2 hours or 3 hours in America, and you're still in the same state. You drive 2 or 3 hours in Europe, people talk funny, and the cheese is different.
Oh, yes. But also, our roads are not made for long travels like that. So, like, you guys have, like, the really big highways.
Yeah, because which is
have
actually
those.
inspired by Europe.
Yeah, but yours are so much bigger.
Yeah.
And they go for like so much, like for us, like we'll have to like get off the highway a lot more often to like
a lot more exits,
branch into different highways and stuff. And
you'll have a lot more back roads.
Yeah, and the traffic is just so dense because like our roads are smaller. And
yeah, because the U.S. interstate highway system was actually inspired by the Autobahn in Germany.
Really?
Yes, whenever Dwight D. Eisenhower, who later became a president, actually did a report on this in high school, so that's why I know. For my U.S. history class.
It's very niche.
Yes. But he was inspired by the Autobahn because whenever they were invading Germany at the end of World War II, he was impressed with like, oh, hey, I can get everywhere, really fast because they had the highways set up. And he was like, I think I want to do this in America. And then that's how we have the interstate systems. That's why
Thank you, the Nazis.
I don't know if the Nazis made the highways before,
Look,
but
sometimes, the bad people do some good things. You have to...
The Nazis also made Fanta.
Did they?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean...
You can cuss on here. You can cuss on here.
Hell yeah, Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the reason was, so back then, going a little deep dive on this. Back then, Europeans loved Coca-Cola. They absolutely loved Coca-Cola. And they had factories over there. They had bottling plants over there to make it and sell it over there. And it was going great. Well, then World War II starts. And Hitler, and I forgot what the word, but it's like when you ban something from a certain country from being in your country. It's like an embargo or something like that. They stop importing American goods, basically.
I forgot the word.
What?
I forgot the word.
Yeah. But he still wanted like a soda or something because he liked Coke, if I'm pretty sure. But they were like, they didn't know the recipe for the syrup, which is like the Coca-Cola Dark and everything like that. So they were like, they still had like the carbonated water. They just didn't know how to flavor it. Well, then they basically, if I remember right, they had like a bunch of old like orange orchards or whatever or something. They just basically started throwing fruits in it to try and using the natural fruit flavor to try and make it taste something. And then through trial and error, we have Fanta because of that.
Oh.
So,
I actually didn't know that. That's really interesting.
Yes.
You know more about our culture than I do. That's
well, that's German.
kind of sad.
So, that's German culture.
Actually, you know what?
What?
Hitler might have done some bad things, but, he did give us Fanta, so I feel like we should forgive some of his sins, maybe.
Yeah.
Some of them. No.
Yeah. That's going to be very conversation. I can't speak. Oh, my God. I'm embarrassing myself. I cannot speak. But if that conversation or that phrase is taken out of context, people are going to think this is very different. But
well, you know what? That's why you have to think critically and watch the whole
thing. Yes. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't do it. Maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe you should cut out just that sentence.
That would be.
And then people will watch.
Yeah.
Be like, what?
That's what I do with the trailers at the front of that.
Exactly.
That's a strategy I learned is that you take a little bit of your most interesting or moments you think that'll grab people's attention. You put it at the start, and then watching through it, because that's one of my favorite podcasts I watch. That's what they do. They do like a little trailer at the front. So.
I think that.
Or maybe we should just not give a shot to Enya to start the podcast.
Well,
when people get drunk, they do crazy things. Remember.
But I think the Nazi will do it.
The Nazi will do what?
I think it's pretty good for the trailer.
Yeah. Probably will be. So.
Fanta. I wonder where they got the name.
That's what I was kind of wondering too.
Fanta has absolutely nothing to do with the German word for
orange. What is the German word for orange?
I don't remember, but I don't think it has anything to do with Fanta. Let me look that up. I know it's in Dutch, but I think it's like almost the same in German. I love my phone. Yeah, okay, that's what I think. Apfelsine.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's because Apfel means
You said you speak the language.
No, I know. I'm thinking of I can't find the English word. Like, they can be like red or like green. You eat them like this.
Apple?
An apple, yes. It's basically apple, and then I don't know where the the back part of it came. But
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe it means like bright apple or something like that, or a different colored apple, something,
Whatever. Maybe,
something along the
probably.
lines. Because oranges are not from Europe, so I know that. Oranges are from a different. They originated in a
Yeah,
different.
because you need a warm climate, don't you?
Yes, yes. That's why I think a lot of the orange juice you'll see on packages, I think it's made in like Florida or something. Is that's where it started.
Yeah.
So, yep. I think
Orange
it's, if I remember right, a thing of oranges, is a group of oranges is called an orchard. I want to say, like how you have apple orchards and stuff like that. I can't remember what the word is, but I don't know. We've been talking about food a lot on here and
Food.
drinks. Yeah, you
I
told
love
me you make a
oranges.
mean tiramisu, don't you?
You make a good tiramisu.
Mhm.
The Biscoff one.
Mhm.
I haven't been able to make it because
I know you promised me some tiramisu.
it's because like it's so expensive. Like the ingredients.
Really? What's in it?
So you like it's fine. Like for example, like the Biscoff is a little bit more expensive because
Uh-huh.
it's like brand name.
Yeah.
And they don't have the fake ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the oh my god, why can I not speak today? Like I can't find the words. like the cream that you put in it.
Yeah. Like the whipped cream?
It's not whipped cream. It's
Like buttercream, whipped
no.
cream,
It's oh my god. I'm sorry.
Cool
guys.
Whip. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's let me look up. It's what's it called? What's it called? Mascarpone
Mm-hmm.
in English.
Yes.
It's so that one they have it at Walmart. It's like $5 per like little like it's like this big, and I need like 5. So just the cheese alone
Dang.
is like 20, and they don't have.
Because it's a
off-brand.
type
They don't
of
have off-brand.
cheesecake? Is that what it is?
No, it's just
Oh.
a type of cheese.
Okay. I was talking
But-
about tiramisu in general. Like tiramisu is a type of cheesecake.
I guess you could call it that. Yeah, actually. I
Or
guess
would you
could
call it like a
that.
pie or something? I don't know. Is there a crust?
I think it just belongs to the tiramisu family.
Just like the same
I think
argument
it's a separate family.
people have with like, is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm like, no.
It's just a separate thing. It's
Yeah.
oh my god. Lorenzo, which is Carolina's boyfriend.
Yeah.
He like apparently gets mad at him whenever apparently Italians get mad whenever people call mozzarella cheese
It's
because apparently mozzarella is not a cheese.
Then what is it?
It's mozzarella. I know. I don't ask me.
That is,
We're really confused.
how is something in and of itself? It's weird. It's like that's like the whole is water wet thing. Like how can something be its own thing? I don't know. It's weird.
It's okay. I think maybe it's like what I was thinking. Maybe my logical is like
Mhm.
the way they make it. Like you
Yeah.
don't like it doesn't need to be fermented. Like it doesn't like you know
Mhm.
how like cheese you have to like leave it and kind of like
Yeah,
mold
it's got
or whatever.
it's got a yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So it's like with mozzarella, I don't think they do that. It's like they like have the ball and then like squeeze out the juice or whatever, and you just have like your ball of mozzarella. But I don't know. Apparently, whenever she was in Italy, she was like,
Mhm.
she said mozzarella cheese, and everybody was like, "There's not cheese."
Yeah, that's what crap. When I first learned that, so yeah, when Brazil, you know the country Brazil.
Yeah.
When I first learned that Brazil is actually Portuguese and not Spanish,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what movie it was actually. I think it was Fast Five actually.
Fast and
One-
Furious.
Yeah, one of the Fast and Furious movies. The 5th one is set in Brazil. It's in Rio.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, they're speaking, because there was a scene where people were talking really fast and I couldn't understand them, and I was little. I was like, oh, they're speaking Spanish. And my sister was like, no, they're speaking Portuguese. I'm like, it's South America. I thought they all spoke Spanish. She's like, no, they're speaking Portuguese. I'm like, well, it's the difference. And then she explained about how how the Portuguese got all of Brazil. But my dad was like, yeah, don't go to Brazil and tell them that that they speak Spanish. He's like, you will die.
They will not.
That's that's an over exaggeration, but like how some people will overreact to certain things. But
You want to know something funny?
what?
You know how Carolina's from? I'm gonna throw someone under the bus right now. But
Uh-oh.
do you know how Carolina is from Portugal, right?
Yes, her
And-
town is fun to say. I will say whenever I've announced her one time,
Mhm.
and I got to say her hometown, and it was so much fun to say.
Say it.
Santa Maria da Feira.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're saying like the little like sub-town. I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. Because I always just say she's from Porto, but that is a fun name actually.
It is.
That's cute.
It
I
is
like
very
that.
fun
It's
to
very
say.
European.
Thank you.
But okay, so you know Jaden, right?
Yes.
So Jaden, I love her.
Mhm.
In all her Americanness.
Yes.
No offense.
She's from Fort Worth.
Said, yeah, Portugal's in South America, right? And we were like with all the international, we were like,
You're a little off.
not,
You're
not
a little
quite.
off.
She was like, but this people in Brazil, so like, Portugal's in South America. And we're like,
No, there's a little
Jaden.
thing called colonization.
Yeah, it's, we like took the people's land. The white people conquered.
I remember it was a funny thing. I remember crap, what was it? It was a video about someone was accusing this like white person of like being racist because they were speaking Spanish. It was just I mean, if you want to speak a language, but like they were accusing them of being saying it was racist to be white and speak Spanish, and that person retorted back, like, what do you think the country of Spain is?
Yeah.
That's what Europe is. It's full of white people who speak languages. And I remember seeing another funny thing on the internet. It was like one of those like job applications, like, what languages do you speak? And it was like English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, all the main ones. But like English was an American flag, Portuguese was a Brazilian flag, Spanish was a Mexican flag, and so on and so forth. And it was like, could you imagine being like, you know, Britain, Portugal, and Spain, and like coming up with this language and then having it not be the main representation when it says, it's like, what do you speak? It's like, that'd be a little funny. Yeah. But
it's a sensitive subject for some Europeans. YOLO.
Yeah, are there any other places in Europe that you think would be fun for me to visit? I want to get Norway, like I mentioned earlier.
So if you're going to Norway, you might as well go to Sweden.
Sweden.
I also love Sweden.
Oh yeah, you went there for a little bit, didn't you?
I did.
I heard it's full of blonde people. Or was everybody covered up so you couldn't see hair?
It's there. Well, I did go in the winter.
Because you said you went in the winter. So.
Yes, I also did go though whenever it wasn't winter.
Oh really?
And like there are, I guess, a lot of blonde people with blue, but like not as many as you would think. You know what I mean? Like the stereotype is like true, but not. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like also like in the modern times now that like everybody's
moving everywhere.
You know,
mass exodus.
So, but it was really nice. I liked it. You should go. It's expensive.
I want to go to Norway just because I saw the stuff about the fjords and stuff. That was cool.
It's beautiful.
The other place I want to go to is Denmark, mainly because of the Legos.
Their language is really weird.
What?
Their language is really weird.
The language?
Danish, it's so weird.
Oh, yeah. But, I want to go because of the... You know what Legos are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It originated in Denmark.
Yeah, don't they have, like, a ginormous, like,
Yeah, there's a museum, and I don't know if the main factory is in Denmark or if it's still running, but I think the museum is there as well. Because it comes from the Danish word "legot," which is like L-E, then a space, and like a G-O-H-D-T. It means like play well.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cute.
Yep, that's what it means.
Aww.
That's what it means.
And look at it.
Yes, and they're expensive as heck nowadays.
I know. Why is a bouquet of like Lego roses like $100? It's really annoying when you have to gift to people.
Yeah. It is pretty annoying. And like I remember I mentioned this in my previous podcast with Kaylee. I used to have a Lego table growing up. It was like 2 or 3 of these tables put together, and it was just I had all my Legos on it, and I got to play with it, and it was awesome. I had a whole city. I had different sections. I had a downtown. I had what was it? I had like a sports section where I built stadiums and stuff like that. God. It was. Yeah, I was quite the Lego architectural guy.
What'd you do with all of them?
They're now put away, unfortunately.
Just like in the attic, or you're like
in boxes that are in my closet, and a couple are in the attic.
You should sell those.
I think it's my childhood.
I know, but like, what are you gonna do with them? If they're just gonna sit in your closet, and then
I don't know.
You have to think those like older like sets. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of money for them.
Yeah, I remember I have a really rare like minifigure. I can't remember. It was from Lego Ninjago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was like that's one of my favorite shows growing up. Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin is the theme song.
I never watched it.
Oh, you never watched it? But you played with the Legos? Oh.
Not with the Lego Ninjago ones.
Oh.
Didn't they have like the little like? Oh, maybe that was not Lego Ninjago. Like it's like the spinny things. You had to like pull them out and then they would.
Well, no, that's Beyblade.
Oh, that's Beyblade.
That's Beyblade, but Lego Ninjago, their whole thing was Lego Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. But they'd have things where you put the minifigures on like on a top, and then you'd give your minifigures like weapons or whatever, and you would spin them, and you and your friends like would play against each other, and
I remember that.
It was awesome. But I have one of the sets I have a really rare minifigure, and I don't know what happened to it, but it goes for like $200 on eBay.
That's nice. Because I'll go for more later.
Yeah, because the set wasn't produced that much, I have it, and I don't know where it is. I'm trying to find it. Don't know where it is at all.
Somewhere in the boxes. Maybe someone stole it.
Somewhere. Who knows?
Well, we had a whole one of my my dad's friends' daughters.
Yeah.
I would like go and like play there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And her attic, I don't know if you know Playmobil.
Yeah, I know Playmobil.
Oh my god, her whole attic
Mm-hmm.
full of Playmobil sets
Wow.
everywhere. I was obsessed. Obsessed. That made me think of that.
Nice. Very
I
nice.
know. I don't know where like she got all of them from. But
Yeah. Sorry if the chair's not comfortable. I gotta
no,
get
it's not.
gotta get better chairs.
Just trying to keep my postures.
Yeah, same.
I'm
I noticed
not-
that in one of my old podcasts. I was like, dang, I'm like a hunchback. Because I'm trying to speak into the mic, so I'm like,
Yeah.
don't want to lean forward, but like,
I need
so.
to. Yeah, keep my posture. I'm not trying to get back problems.
Yeah, not be a hunchback. Hey, you're gonna have shoulder problems anyway playing volleyball.
I already need a replacement knee, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, didn't
No,
you?
not actually. But
Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was like, okay, geez.
probably when I'm 35.
That's the one thing I feel nowadays because I used to be a catcher in baseball. Is my knees,
Oh, I
my
know.
knees hurt.
I don't know how they do that. Every time I see the catch, I'm like, how do you sit there
Mm-hmm.
like with your knees like that for so? I can't do that for
It's
more
just-
than 30 seconds.
It's just leg strength. I mean, growing up, it was the only position I played because it was the only one that nobody wanted to do, and I knew
Yeah.
how to do it because my dad was a catcher. He was a catcher in college as well, so it's the only thing he knew how to really teach me. So, and I did it. And part of granted, I love my catching. Catching is how do I explain this? I was talking with a soccer person about this the other day, but catching is a lot like being a goalkeeper in soccer.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you're just sitting there doing nothing, just catching the ball and then
Yeah.
just throwing it back. But like if you make a really good play, everybody knows it and everybody cheers you for it.
Yeah.
But if you mess up, everybody knows it and everybody gives you hell for it. So, and a lot of the teams I played on growing up were not that good. So it was a lot of my catching memories are me just sitting behind the plate and for hours just getting blown out by teams, and yeah, it was not fun. And then I got to be an outfielder in high school. I pitched a little bit, and I got to college, was still an outfielder, and then I moved to first base. So, have you always been a middle blocker? Nah, you were totally libero.
No.
Yeah, the tallest libero ever.
Well, in D1, all liberos are pretty much my.
Really? I thought I always saw all the.
Professionally, like they can get up to like 6 foot. Like if you're like playing professionally, like your middles are like 6'8", so then your libs are 6 foot. Like it's like
Wow,
they're not.
that's insane.
Maybe not 6'8". I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe like 6'5".
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, but when you're like really small, like you play all around.
Mhm.
But then the thing kind of happened where like I was taller than everybody else,
Mhm.
so I got put in the middle. And then
Yeah.
middle is a pretty hard position, first of all.
Mhm.
So nobody knows how to do it,
Mhm.
and nobody wants to do it because it's like a very like you don't get a lot of like people don't really see a middle has to do.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of hard work with like,
Everything you
less
do.
recognition.
Yeah, it goes unspoken.
Yeah, and so like nobody wanted to do it, and nobody was
Mhm.
good at it.
Yeah.
And then I was good at it,
Mhm.
and nobody else wanted to do it.
Mhm.
So then they just kept me there because like who else are we gonna put in there because
Yeah.
nobody can do it because I was the only one that practiced it. And then everybody wants to be an outside.
Mhm.
Everybody
I was
wants
about to
be a
say,
right side.
doesn't everybody want to be a right
Yes.
side hitter?
And
It's
no,
like the
everybody wants to be an
glory.
outside. Outside is a glory position. You
Yeah.
get
Well,
all the sets.
I always see the memes though about like people who are opposite hitters never getting the ball.
Yeah, they never get the ball, but the outsides get every ball, so everybody wants to
But-
be an outside.
But isn't the opposite technically also an outside? It's just on
The
the other
opposite's a right side.
The opposite. But you said everybody wants to be the right side.
No, everybody wants to be the outside. Everybody wants to be an outside or a right side.
So is
Up
outside
then-
is outside always on the left then?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's like one rotation where like sometimes they go hit on the right for one, but
Oh, I always wondered that because I remember someone also it threw me for a loop one time. Someone called it a pin hitter.
yeah, because so both outside and right side are pin hitters because
Mhm.
you're like at the
Because you're on the
pins.
pin.
Yes.
I always called it the thingy. The
Oh,
little,
the antenna.
the antenna that
The
sticks
thing.
off because like it would hit it and somebody would hit it and I'd be like, I hit the thingy. Hit the thingy. And then it was funny seeing some people get mad whenever y'all would play home games. Because, like, a ball would come close to it, but it wouldn't hit it. But because our gym is so small, just, like, people walking, it'll make it shake. And people are like, it's shaking, it's shaking. I'm like, it's shaking because people are walking around, and it's connected to the floor, which flexes
Yeah.
because it's hardwood.
Yeah.
So,
Oh well.
no.
But anyway, everybody wants to be a pin,
Yeah. Everybody wants to be. You said everybody wants to be a pin.
especially an outside.
It's yeah.
So everybody was doing those positions,
Mm-hmm.
and then
What are the back row positions?
so okay.
Because if I remember reading all the lineups and stuff, it'd be like defensive specialists.
So
and
see that
Yeah.
does not exist in Europe.
Really?
DSOs do not exist because for some reason in NAIA or
Mhm.
America, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like you have like more like switches, so you can like do more like
Oh, more subs?
more subs.
Yeah.
And
Because you get, I
Let's
think,
say
if I
sub-
remember right, you get 15 per set.
in NAIA you'll get unlimited, but like,
Oh.
we don't get we don't get that many,
Mm-hmm.
and so a sub for the middle, like lib and middle don't count as a sub because they just like switch off. But
I know the sub for the libero is
yeah,
free.
it doesn't count. But then
Because
like-
I always was, sorry, I cut you
no,
off.
no, you're fine, go ahead.
But I always remember seeing that at like the start of the game, you're like, starting, Enya Fierens,
Yeah.
and then I'd see you and Cell do
Yeah.
the clap, and you come. I'm like, how is she starting when I said she was starting?
Yeah, it's
So.
because like they're like it's just like known that like the lib plays defense for the middle. Like
Yes,
that's just like
I do
there's
remember
a
talking
thing.
about that with Kaylee. I
Thing.
was seeing the memes about liberos. It's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, you're supposed to get the hard hits from the outside. And she was like, oh, I'm a sacrifice.
Yeah,
It's like,
they get
yeah.
hit in the head a lot.
Yeah, and I think it was one I talked about with you that was pretty funny. It's like POV. It's like you're a DS or something like that, and like the middle goes up to block a ball, and then the hands separate, and the ball comes straight through and nails the DS in the
Yes.
face.
Or that you don't close the block.
I felt like that whenever I was watching y'all at Nationals, and I saw Anna get hit in the face
Oh,
when I was watching
she
that
got
live.
blasted.
I
She, like,
know.
I think she flew
And-
like
'Cause
2 feet back.
I was watching, and I'm like, all right. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh.
She literally like went back and like cut that piece off and put it on her story. It was so.
I was
funny.
also on the bar stool.
Yes, because she sent it. I think I think Katie or whatever, like or her even herself. She sent
Yeah,
it.
and
It's so
sorry, I know a bunch of other things about what happened with the Barstool things. Yeah.
But,
hmm
yeah, I remember that.
But we can get back to the podcast now. So drama is fun to talk about,
Drama is
but
fun.
we gotta
Through the grapevine. Through the grapevine. Just hear some.
through the
things.
grapevine. Hey, that's a nice word. Oh yeah, that was a question I had on here. Was like, what's your favorite or not? I always feel like it's a rude to ask because everybody's like, oh, what's your favorite American thing? But like, are there any like funny phrases from Europe that y'all use that would be funny over here? Or what is your favorite like American saying that you've heard?
That's really hard. I
Mm.
feel like I'm gonna say something and then like in like 2 hours I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I said this. What's my favorite American phrase? God, it's really hard. I don't think I know. What are like American phrases?
I don't know. One that Kaylee was talking about just because of the cultural differences was moving down from Minnesota to here and then hearing a bunch of the Texans up there is like all the y'alls or the ain'ts
The y'alls.
and just like the funny phrases. I'm trying to like the pot calling the kettle black or like like
We have that one literally translated in
really.
language.
Oh yeah. That one took me a little bit to get because I was like, what? Because I hadn't heard that before. But like, crap, I'm trying to think of you. It's like when you're getting a test and you like
Yes.
you get faced or like they actually did a scientific study of like when you walk into a room and you forget what you want to say or why you walked in the room. They actually did a study on it. But it's like one of those like you could be an expert on something and then someone asks you about it and then
Yes.
all of a sudden your mind just blanks. I'm trying to think of some funny.
I do really like the y'all.
Yeah.
I think like when I first came here, everybody was saying it and I was like, oh my god, that is so weird. I'm never gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say it all the time because it's such a good way of saying like everybody I'm talking to without like having to refer to like boys or girls or
It's y'all.
it's y'all like
But it's funny when I hear it in or when I don't hear it in TV shows or movies. They're like you guys, you all. I'm like it's y'all. It doesn't make me
Exactly.
mad, but I'm like it's just funny seeing how different parts of the country talk. And then ain't's a big one. I got in trouble with ain't a lot in high school
That's
we
more
got
like
it because we had an English teacher who didn't consider ain't part of the language
I thought that was more like a
because ain't is technically not a word. It is not in any dictionary anywhere.
I thought that was more like in the black community
Ain't?
that got
No, it's a southern / like western kind of thing.
Oh
Yep. Yeah.
I guess I don't really hear a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
I guess.
I kind of looked up and I asked Google, are there any funny sayings in Belgium?
Oh boy.
Non PUET hyphen ETRE.
Oh what? Can
None.
you spell it again? Wait, what? What's a nun?
NON.
Okay, non.
Non PUET. Then a little hyphen. Then an E with a squiggly line over the top of it. Then ETRE. Literally means no maybe. Or I guess
Peut-être.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's in French. I thought it was
It's French.
saying,
Sorry,
like,
no, this is
huh?
French.
Yeah, peut-être.
Non peut-être.
Does that mean no maybe?
Yeah, it means no maybe. Then another one, this one's kind of funny. It's translated into English as he doesn't have all his fries in the same bag. Used to describe someone who isn't very bright or acting crazy. Is il n'a pas tout ses frites
Dans le même
sachet.
sachet. Yeah.
That's
We don't use that though.
Mm-hmm.
My generation, but that is funny. That's so typical that you're using fries.
Yeah,
So
doesn't
Belgian.
have all his fries in the bag. That's funny. No, this is one my dad used because it never made sense to me. But is a sharpest marble in the bag.
Sharpest marble. Isn't it sharpest tool in the shed?
Exactly.
How can a marble be sharp?
Exactly. I had this same argument. I'm like, marbles aren't sharp.
They're round.
Yes. So I'm like, how can something be something if it is not that something? And he's like, you're proving my point now. I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense.
I feel like calling someone not the sharpest marble is good because the sharpest marble would be like the outlier, so it would be the dumb person. So you should say the roundest marble.
Yeah, like, yeah, but like you were saying earlier with the sharpest tool in the shed, that makes sense because tools are sharp. And if
Yes.
someone's dull, it makes sense because
It's bad.
tools can get dull and
Yes.
knives can get dull, and it means someone's dumb. So like, it just, that was an argument, or not an argument, discussion me and my dad had.
Maybe he was just trying to rage bait you.
No, my dad.
He invented rage bait.
No,
He did.
no, he did not. No. He did
Okay.
not. Okay. I don't want to ask a stereotypical European question, but like, what's your favorite fast food since coming to America? You a big Brahms girl?
Qdoba.
Qdoba? That's
Chipotle slash Qdoba.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't we have this thing called Poke Bowl,
Mhm.
which I love
Mhm.
from back home, and it's basically like kind of the same concept, but like not really. You know,
Mhm.
you have like rice, and
Mhm.
you can add like whatever meat you want, but
Yeah.
like add all your toppings.
Yeah.
But it's like more like like Hawaiian style, like. But then Chipotle, it's just like. It's healthy, like you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like I can like do my own like thing. Like I can make it healthy if I want. I can make it unhealthy if I want. And it's just like, it's fast, but it's not fast food. You know, like it's
Yeah.
not like greasy and disgusting. I don't feel disgusting.
Yeah, and you
after.
see it being cooked, and it's a buffet
Yeah.
line and stuff like that. I remember it's a
done.
thing for the JV conference tournament in baseball afterwards, which is actually coming up, I think, next week, I want to say, for us.
Ooh.
So, but we always go get Chipotle afterwards. We always go get
Nice.
Chipotle. And it's only after the conference tournament because, they only have so much money for us after
It's
away games.
expensive,
So,
yeah. That's what's sad.
Mhm.
I'm sad yet happy that we don't have a Qdoba or Chipotle in
Mhm.
McPherson, simply because I would love there to be one.
Mhm.
I would be extremely poor
Ah.
because all my money would be going
Yeah.
there.
I have the same thing with one of the fast food restaurants back home. It's called Whataburger.
Oh yeah, I know Whataburger.
Oh, yeah, you've been to Texas, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't really like it. It's okay. Apparently though, the quality has gone down since a couple years. Since, like, a
You
decade
you
ago.
gotta go to a good one. Like the
Yeah.
one in my hometown's not bad. The main ones where you'll see that it's very good is in like Texas, which is where it started, of course. But it's like more like the DFW area of Texas, so Dallas Fort Worth. I feel like.
Yeah,
Is,
I haven't had it there.
Yeah.
I've had it in Texas though, but
Yeah.
like my friends from Texas told me that like it's not as good as it used to be because like
Mhm.
the quality of the meat.
Hmm.
Apparently, like they're not using as good quality.
Not as good beef.
The products just that they use.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It was too expensive.
Sorry, I got sunburnt today, so.
Were you tanning outside?
I was not tanning. I was working the baseball game,
Tanning
and
outside.
I was running the PA system, doing announcing, and I was in the chair, and the top of my legs right now are cooked cherry red. So is my face. I mean, I'd hate to do this, but like, yeah.
No, you can't even tell.
Yeah.
You can't
Hey,
even
wait,
tell.
what did we talk about in class the other day?
You can't tell. And I'm
Lying.
very good-
Yes.
You can't.
Yes. Don't trust any guys. She lies all the time.
I do lie. I'm actually pathological.
Mm-hmm. What's next? You're a kleptomaniac. Do you know what that is?
Like stealing things.
Yes. Ah, nice. 2 for 2. You're batting 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess in volleyball you'd be hitting 1,000 to make that.
Oh yeah.
You'd be hitting 1,000.
No, I don't really like stealing things. Well, no.
And you're just gonna self-incriminate herself on this.
No, I don't because I get too nervous because I feel like they're gonna know.
Who?
I can't do it. The people.
Oh, the people. It's McPherson. You do anything in this town and people
Yeah, but
know.
I don't want to be like called out because actually what the worst is that like I don't want to be called out on like,
Mhm.
are you stealing that in front of everybody?
Oh,
Because it
you
would
don't
be
want to be put.
embarrassing.
You don't want to be put on the spot.
Because it would be embarrassing.
Yes,
It's like I think if I ever get hit by a car, I would just walk away because it's just so embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. If you could walk away.
I would crawl away.
Yeah.
Whatever one. I'd drag my body off the road.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know the feeling. Being embarrassed is like one of the worst feelings I have. Like, oh, like even when I see it in like TV shows or movies, like if I see someone doing something that's embarrassing or they're like having an embarrassing scene, I'll start to cringe because they're like, it's just a movie or TV show. I'm like, yeah, but like I know what that feels like, so I'm like, it just does not feel good at all. Just not feel good at all.
You know what I really want to do one time?
What?
I saw something today. I think it's really funny. But I think I'm gonna try and do it in this like somewhere where like we don't really know anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you like ask one of your like guy friends something like, "Oh, can you like film me?" Like in the store or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, "Bro, why are you filming me? Like, stop following me, bro. Like, he's filming me." They're like, "What?"
Yes, I've seen those where you turn it around on somebody. You're like, like, and you just
That
put.
is so funny.
It can be funny sometimes.
But see, you have to do like for example, if you do it in Walmart, like that would be weird because then like people are gonna like they know you. So like it's kind of like you don't want that person to like actually have a bad reputation.
Yeah. That's the thing with small towns. Yeah, sure, everybody knows each other, but that's also the bad thing. Everybody knows each other.
Everybody knows your business.
Everybody knows your business. Yeah, you can't do crap in this town. You can't do crap at this college.
For real, sometimes like I do something and like even I forget it, and then somebody that like I did not talk to at the time that I did that thing like knows about it. I'm like, how? Literally how?
Yeah, like there was a funny thing that happened last year, maybe 2 years ago. Caitlin, soccer, Wendy.
Wendy, yes.
Yeah, a couple years ago when she broke up with her boyfriend, or when her and her boyfriend broke up. We were good friends. We went out to dinner one time at La Jefa downtown, and we were eating together. And I look over to my left, and I thought I recognized this guy. Have you been there? You've been to La Jefa?
I think so.
Okay, but it's basically we were sitting at the entrance, and there's a big long hallway. But I looked to my left, and I think I know a guy or something, but it's way off in the distance. I'm like, okay. And then me and Caitlin are having a date, or not a date. It was not a date. Sorry.
Okay.
This where
I think you just incriminated yourself.
No.
Okay.
But I look to my left, and I see a guy I thought I knew, and then continue eating and whatnot. All of a sudden, I hear, "Oh, hey, Starts." I'm like, crap. And I look to my left, and it's my coach.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of my assistant coaches. I'm like, because I didn't recognize him because he wasn't wearing coach's gear. He was wearing like normal stuff. He was wearing jeans.
They have a life outside.
I know they do, but like I only ever see him wearing like Mac baseball stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh crap. I'm like, might not be too bad, might not. But then I'm lifting weights the very next day, and I'm in the middle of bench press. All of a sudden, one of my coaches comes and stands over me and grabs the bar and goes, "So who are you on a date with?" And I was like, "Nobody." And he goes, "Tell me her name." Tell me her name. And I'm like, nobody. It wasn't a date. It was just dinner. And he goes, "Tell me her name." I'm like, "It's Caitlin." And he was like, "All right." Lifts the bar up and he goes, "Now show me a picture." I was like, "Dude, come on." He's like, "No." He's like, "I'm trying to put a face on this." I'm like, "Okay." And I showed him a picture. And she was like, he's like, "Nice." Great. And it was funny for like 24 hours after that, though. People thought me and Caitlin were dating. It was so funny.
What did she say about that?
She thought it was hilarious, too. She was laughing.
I know. People always be assuming things.
I know. Just because you see two people having a conversation does not mean. It happens to me at parties, too. Like, my baseball friends will see me talking with the girls, and they'll be like, "Hey!" I'm like, "I'm just saying hi, bro." I'm just saying. And then then also the reverse happens when, like, one of y'all will say hi to me or someone will say hi to me. But, like, how do you know them? I'm like, I'm the announcer at the college, bro.
Yeah.
I know everybody.
For
like, and especially since we're 80% athletes.
Yeah.
So, like,
I
know
everybody.
everybody.
Know each other, yeah.
I know everybody.
Honestly, recently, I've noticed that, like, the older you get in college, the less you, like, know people.
Yeah.
Like, like, your freshman year, you know all the freshmen, but you also know the older people.
Yeah.
Like, now as a junior, like, there's people in my classes that play, like, softball and basketball, and I'm like, who are these people? Like, I did not know they were athletes. Like,
I don't know what it is. Like, maybe we just don't make that much effort to go, or maybe because, it's kind of taboo with, like, older people knowing younger people, especially guys.
Yeah.
Guys, it can be a little weird. So
I think it's also because, like, you don't live in the dorms.
Yeah.
You don't feel like in the dorms you, like, cross a lot of people, and you're like,
yeah, especially because, like, freshman or sophomore year,
Yeah.
you live in, it's not a freshman dorm, but, like, majority of people on there are freshmen.
Yeah.
And so you live the next couple of years knowing each other and seeing each other across campus, but then you're no longer living in those said spaces.
Exactly.
So, or just some people just don't make the effort to say hi or
yeah.
whatever. So
Definitely become less less social since I moved out of the dorms.
Yeah.
I like the comfort of my little house.
Yeah. Living on my own is kind of fun. I get to do whatever I want. It's great.
But yeah, I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I'm ever gonna live on my own.
Really?
I don't know.
I
Depends.
could do it, but
It's not that I can't do it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it, but like, yeah, you wouldn't. You. It's not a choice to be alone. It's like.
Well, you can.
Or sorry, I said that wrong. Like, you could live on your own, but you would choose not to. Like, you'd choose to have a roommate or something like that.
Yeah, or like imagine like, well, obviously now I have people living in the house I am at.
Yeah.
And for example, like, imagine I go to grad school and they put me in an apartment. Like, if there's probably gonna be a roommate because it's cheaper to like, I don't know, and they like put people from the same school together and whatever. And then after you graduate, if you're in a relationship still, like, you'll probably move in with that person. Or, well, if not, then you go live on your own. Yeah. But still, like, everything's so much cheaper, though.
Yeah.
If you're a roommate, you know. And in this economy.
Yeah. It's a little... Granted, I want to live in, like, one of the cheaper states. I'm not going East Coast or West Coast. I'm going to stay right in the middle where I like it.
Is the East Coast expensive?
I know. East Coast is expensive. West Coast is expensive. I think it's... I mean, it's more expensive than the center part because nobody wants to live here. So, like, that's what makes it cheap.
Apparently, Kansas is the cheapest state.
It's
for land and houses and whatever.
It is one of the, if I remember it is one of the cheapest states. But yeah, I've looked at a bunch of like grad assistant and grad programs like way out in like Pennsylvania, West Virginia, all that area.
Oh no, not good.
I mean, no, I haven't.
Expensive.
No, I haven't looked at prices or anything. I'm just saying I've looked at jobs out there. So like, it's probably going to be more expensive because they're in some pretty good and decent sized towns. So.
Yeah, I'm looking for grad schools over there too.
Yeah. Didn't you say you want to be like in New York or something? Or is that too big?
No, I don't.
Enya in New York City.
Yeah, that would be a story, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to live I want to go there at least once just to like see it. But I want to try and go to grad school like Pennsylvania, Maryland.
Oh, so we're looking in the same area. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because like a bunch of my friends are working at like shops there. Ah. So then try to get.
Who knows?
Closer by.
Maybe we'll run into each other. Who knows?
Maybe we'll get
that would be
school.
That would be crazy if somehow.
That would
are you
be
gonna
such a
still? Are you gonna still play volleyball?
Don't have any eligibility.
Oh yeah, you don't have. Yeah, sorry. We came in with no COVID years and stuff like that, so we can't.
I know. I'm so jealous of that. I'm just gonna have to try and be grad assistant.
Yep. This year is the last year of the COVID years. This year's the last year of anybody who has any COVID eligibility left can play.
Yeah.
It was so weird when I came here as a freshman, seeing guys who were like 25. We had a 28-year-old on the team.
Was that Dawson? No, not Dawson.
No. That was JT.
Oh, wait, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, JT was 28 when he graduated.
He looked so old.
And Dawson turned 25 on senior day.
Really?
He turned 25 on senior day. Then he went and played baseball in the south of France, and now he's back in Toronto.
Oh wow, okay, that's really rich.
Yeah, I know. There's a European Baseball League, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not very popular, but.
Yeah. Now he's doing film and like stuff in like Toronto. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
His little brother, I'm pretty sure, committed to Ottawa to play baseball. So.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, what a coincidence! Look at that.
Yep.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's pretty cool. Wow. Already almost an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It flies by very. When I was doing this with Kaylee, I looked down. The only reason I had to stop it is because I had a haircut and I had to get it cut shorter. And I was like looking at my thing. I'm like, way we were talking because Kaylee's a really great talker.
Yeah.
You put a dime in a jukebox, it's gonna play music. And see, that's one of the American phrases I was talking about earlier.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah. You haven't? Yeah. Yeah. Put a dime because you know what a jukebox is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it plays music.
Yeah. Yeah, but
the old.
Yeah, I always see that with like. Oh, I remember seeing that on Reddit. Like people in Europe thought like the red Solo cups were like an American thing, or like it's in. No, it is an American, but like they thought it was just like a movie thing, and then they would come over to America and they'd see people with Solo cups, and they're like, "No way!" It's like it's a real thing.
And the beer pong at parties.
Yeah, which
just in the movies. No.
Out of all the parties I've been to, I've never played real beer pong. You know what the real rules?
No, yeah, okay. Because we do have beer pong, but we play, like, there's beer in the cups.
Yes.
And every time they make it in the cup, you have to drink that cup.
Yeah, those are the real rules of beer pong.
I know, when I came here, I was so upset. I was like, why is there water in here?
Yeah, I meant one, I guess, because it's maybe a little bit more expensive. But 2, also, I guess people just want to play and don't have to worry about like filling it up all the time. You just put water in it, everybody's gonna play.
Then what's the fun? You don't get drunk then.
I know. Well, not everybody goes to parties to get drunk.
Well, in Europe they do.
Well, yeah, because y'all have a alcohol culture. Because you can drink at 16, don't you? In a majority of countries.
Up until 15% in Belgium. And then
Okay.
above 15% you have to
What's
be
above
18.
What's above 15%? Like liquors and wines?
Yeah, like usually like there's some like under 15 is usually like some like less heavy beers, wine, and then some like ciders, like
Yeah.
apple cider or
Apple
whatever.
cider.
Very like it's like 3%.
The fake champagne. They use a lot of apple cider for fake champagne in movies and stuff. So,
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I used to drink that a lot, but it's like 3%.
What was the thing? Mimosas.
Oh, mimosas are good.
It's like orange juice and champagne.
Drank that this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. It's
One
a
of our friends made breakfast.
great way to start off the day.
It was.
Great.
It's pretty good.
Me and my friends, when we were on our senior trip to Mexico, whose legal drinking age is 18, which is why everybody goes there. But we were in Cancun. We made a thing called manmosas. It's champagne, orange juice, but then you throw a shot of vodka in it.
So basically, what is that called? Like a tequila sunrise, but with vodka.
Kinda, yeah, I
Almost.
guess. Drink names are weird. Like there's a Screwdriver, there's a Cosmopolitan.
I've heard about
The,
that.
the weird one I've tried was Sex on the Beach.
I
That was-
really like those.
Really?
They're good. I like them.
Thing is, you got to be careful saying that title though, because
Yeah,
know,
it's so embarrassing
I
sometimes
know.
to say them. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Daddy's blue butt. Can I get you
Yeah.
a Daddy's blue butt cocktail? And you're like,
Yeah, like what the heck? Yeah, because it was. I was. Sorry, Mom, but I was drunk on a Tuesday at like 10 a.m. because the pool we had a swim-up bar.
oh my god. Like, was it free?
Yeah, it was all inclusive. The resort, it was all inclusive. So I got
Good
free
for
drink.
you.
I drank 3 pina coladas.
I mean a peanut ayada. My first peanut ayada.
Pina ayada.
You don't know the TikTok?
I do not. I drank like 3 pina coladas, 3 Sex on the Beaches,
Oh my god.
3 shots of rum, Malibu.
How old are you?
I was 18. This was my first time ever getting drunk. And
you started it off great.
And I also had 3 Long Island iced teas. This was at 10 a.m.
I'm
by the
gonna
way.
guess you puked your guts out.
I did not actually because I was throughout the rest of the day we were doing stuff, so I just like burned it off. We were just active and
Ah.
kept doing stuff.
Interesting.
Just burned it off. But I never met the fear in my felt whenever I was drinking and my mom said, "Come here," and I was like, "Oh crap," because she wanted to put sunscreen on me.
Yeah.
Because she knew we were going to go out. I've never sobered up quicker in my life than when I had to stand in front of my mom like,
You know what the funny thing is that you think you've sobered up, but then
Mhm.
you actually like hear what you were doing and see yourself,
mm-hmm.
and then you're like, wow, I did not hide that.
My
well at all."
friend has a picture of me whenever we took a group photo. I'm just like, I had my drink in my hand. I'm just like, "Ugh." I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could ever do that again. But oh yeah, finish my story. But my really drunk friend, she said very loudly because she was a few drinks in. She very loudly said, "I like Sex on the Beach," and we were just like, this is before we knew it was the title of a
gotcha.
drink, and we were like, it's 10 a.m. Like, I mean, we're not. Yeah, we're like, geez, this is crazy. But I wish Mac had more like bars. Like I like the bars. I've never been to Hanks. Have you been to Hanks?
No, because we always went to Easy's because I
Yeah.
wasn't old enough. Whenever we
Yeah.
went to the bars, I wasn't old enough to go to Hanks because you have to be.
Oh, was it really 21 and up only? Wow.
I just remember that Easy's was 18, so we just go there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was always told to avoid Hanks because Hanks is the coach's bar.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Ah.
yeah, it's always told it was a coach's bar. So I'd always go to Easy's. I don't go there nearly as enough as I would like to, primarily because we're college students, so
Yeah.
we're broke.
True.
So I don't have drinking
Facts.
money. So yeah, it's mainly just on like special occasions. So that's about it. I've gone to Club Rodeo a couple times down in Wichita.
I've never been there.
You've never been to Club Rodeo?
I've heard so many stories.
Oh, it's a fun time. Club Rodeo is really fun.
I've heard it's really. No, I don't think I can say that.
What?
It's just like apparently it's very like. Is ratchet the right word? Like.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a bunch of like weird like. Really
Yeah.
drunk people.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's always a bunch of people who think, I forget what the word is, but it's similar to the word that you used.
You can get this out, but I was gonna say ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of, because a lot of people go there and they, at least a couple times I've been there, a lot of people say they think they're better than everybody else and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's in a shady side of town or not, because it's actually in Derby, technically. It's not in Wichita. It's in Derby. I don't know if it's on a bad part of town or not, but like, I could see that depending on who's in the crowd. Like they have college night, and so like
Yeah.
you might get a bunch of guys who think like frat guys who think
Yeah.
they're like better than everybody else, or you might get because when I went there at one time there was a biker gang there. When I went there my first
Really?
time, yeah, no, they were just sitting there in the off section just drinking beers,
dang
and
it.
yeah, there was a biker gang there. It just all depends on who goes there and what kind of night. Because I'm pretty sure on Friday nights it's college night, so it's like I don't know if it's half off or if it's because before 8 or 9 o'clock it's free. Before you have to pay a cover charge to go in.
Oh,
So,
interesting. Yeah, I just knew a bunch of like freshmen last year went all the time,
hmm
but
have you been to any clubs down in Wichita?
no.
Oh.
Just because like it never, like I don't know, it just
Mm.
never happened. Like I was,
You-
whenever
yeah.
I was friends, like whenever we would want to go, it was like I was friends with internationals, so we obviously didn't have a car to get
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there. And then
That is something I did not realize
Yeah.
is that
And I once
internationals
have
don't have cars.
friends with like a lot of cars, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really like
Mm.
in the mood to like go. And then also
Yeah.
like drive an hour and then
Mhm.
drive back, and the club closes at like 1. So like, really, what's the point? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like you're
'cause-
staying out there until 6 a.m.
Yeah, because I remember hearing that about European clubs is sometimes they don't open till like 1 a.m. Like
Yeah.
Europe has a very compared to America, Europe is a very late compared to America.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting not an argument but a little funny discussion with Vanessa about like what times to eat dinner. Like how we eat dinner at like 5-6 o'clock, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I heard y'all eat dinner at like 8 or 9. She's like, no. She's like, or she was like, yeah. I was like, y'all have that so late. She's like, no, y'all have it early. They're like, I don't see how y'all eat so early, and I'm like, I don't see how y'all eat so late. If I eat late, I stay up because my body's just burning it.
Yes.
So.
Unpopular opinion from a European. I like eating at like 6 or something.
Really? Yeah.
Because like I like if you eat at 9, like I like to go to sleep, especially on school nights. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like to go to sleep at like 10 or something, and like
Mhm.
if I'm like full by that time, I can't sleep. You
Yeah.
know, like I like to be like
Have it, yeah, because
Digested.
have it digested, have everything go down.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Plus, it also works out with, getting out of practice. You know, you get out of practice, you're
Shower.
shower, you all worked up. You're like, you know, after burning all that stuff off, you got to go get it back.
Yeah.
So just go and eat.
only problem is that whenever I eat that early, I get so hungry at like
Oh.
10. I'm like I really need just like a meal. Right
Yeah, I
now.
used to be really bad at getting meals at like past 10:30. I'd be like, what's open? I'm like, let me go get something.
Yeah.
And I used to be really bad at it. I've cut down on it. So.
We just keep like healthy snacks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just food or
Yeah. Healthy snacks. I got a bag of Fritos in there, which is what I munch on. So.
You know what? That's what is that? What's that made out of?
Corn chips.
Corn is a vegetable.
Yeah. Do you
So
not think
really you're eating vegetables? You
it's
really-
it's deep fried it's deep fried, which is like the worst way to cook something because you're frying it in oil and grease.
You just have to guess at yourself until you.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that was something I wanted to ask Kaylee, but I never got to it. But what's your let's say you're on a volleyball trip and you stop at a gas station. What's your go-to snack and drink combo? What do you get?
I usually don't really get drinks because I like water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I like when they have like the fresh like cut up pineapple.
Oh, you get the fruit?
Yeah. Or
It's
the
not-
Gardettos. Do you know what they are?
I do not actually. I don't know why I
This-
said yes.
Okay, look them up.
How do you
You're
spell
gonna
it?
know it is Gardettos.
Okay, so just as it sounds, yeah. Cartitos.
Gardettos.
Not shopping. Oh, yeah, I know what these are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really good. I really like
Mhm.
those. They're so expensive. So
Really?
I never get them. At the gas station, it's like
Mhm.
a little pint. It's like $5. I'm like, come on.
That's
man.
weird.
So
All right. Some rapid fire questions that I have here. I have a list that I just ask everybody.
okay, so now we're just gonna be question answer. It's like an interview.
Kind of. Yeah, you can go in depth on why you like some of them.
Okay.
So, but okay. We kind of talked about this earlier, but it said small town or big city.
Small town.
Small town. All right. Morning or night.
That's a hard one. Depends. It really depends on my mood. And
Because
how
if you
much I
stay up
slept.
late enough, it turns into the morning. So.
Yes, but also I just get like sometimes I just get cranky.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It says tailgate or no. That's basically the same thing. But this says, you ever been to a tailgate? You know what a tailgate is?
I think I know what it is. I've never been to one. It's like before football games, and they all
Yeah.
drink out of the trunks of their cars or something.
Yeah. This a tailgate or house party is what this one says.
The
The one.
tailgate would be fun if it's nice out.
Yeah. This next one I have, which is one that I've asked everybody, was either beach or bonfire.
Bonfire on the beach.
I've never seen a bonfire on the beach.
Really?
Yeah. You've done that before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, dang.
Got to put the wood on there.
Fire. Yeah. So, oh, there's Instagram or TikTok.
Instagram.
Instagram. You're not a TikTok person?
I actually really want to delete TikTok.
Really? I've done it before, and it's kind of weird because like I open up my phone like I have nothing to.
See, I didn't have TikTok until like a year ago.
Yeah.
I never had it until a year ago, but now I have like 2 or 3 of like my close friends from back home on TikTok, and they send me stuff on it. So I can't delete it. You know what I mean? But I really want to delete it because I have Instagram Reels.
Yeah. Instagram Reels are pretty funny.
And they're so like.
Oh yeah, like we mentioned earlier,
so
you know.
funny.
Yeah. Like we mentioned earlier, it snitches on your friends, which is hilarious.
It's great.
Which is hilarious. You can't do that on TikTok unless they repost something. Some of my friends
do
repost. Some of my friends repost our little work. But did you know there's a difference when someone likes a video you reposted? I believe if it says like if it says liked a video you reposted, it means it came on their For You page and they liked it. If it says liked your repost, it means they went into your profile and then went to your reposts and then watched it and liked it. So like one is meaning it's just chance. Another is like they went and looked at like your profile in order to see it.
Or you go to like your friends and then you see like what your friends did, right?
No, that one would still be like the video you reposted. Yeah, because one shows like how like we did with the profile, like we were talking about the profile photos. One shows that like it's just chance running into somebody.
Yeah.
The other shows like no, you purposely like went onto like somebody's thing and searched out for it.
Okay, let me know.
What's this one I haven't asked in a while. It feels like, but what's the worst roommate story you've ever heard, or it's happened to you without name dropping?
Okay, I actually recently heard. Oh my god, I don't even remember who told me this, which is probably good because we can be name dropping.
Yeah.
But apparently there was this. Oh my god! Okay, one of my friends told me this, and apparently, so there was this roommate, right?
Mhm.
And there were these 2 guys, and he was like sleeping like facing like the wall, and he rolls over and he opens his eyes, and the other guy is like standing over him like this, like just looking at him, and he just rolled back over.
Roll back over. You gotta.
Just roll back over.
What the heck? No, thank you. No, thank you.
That was weird.
I would be see red. I would see red. I would get so pissed so fast.
I've also just heard a lot of stories of like, roommates like having sex like while their roommates in the room.
Yeah.
But
yeah. It's
I
always
don't know
a
why you would do
horror
that. I don't.
I don't see how anybody would do that.
I just like I couldn't do that as a roommate having sex. I
Yeah.
feel so weird. Like, don't you feel like super exposed?
Yeah.
Ugh,
It'd just be weird.
it's disgusting.
I know, it's so weird. That and the worst part is it's because it's happened to me walking around campus because I used to have late night waits. Like baseball's waits used to be at like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was back in my freshman year. But people would leave their windows open and mainly Dotzer because we'd go to late night afterwards and we'd walk by and be in Dotzer in that section that faces the campus and you'd look up and some people would have their windows open and their blinds open and you could see movement.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was always really weird how people could do that to other people.
Yeah, I know.
This next one always gets a good one. But what's an instant red flag in somebody? Not necessarily in like a relationship sense, but like you meet somebody for the first time and you think this person's not good or a quality in a person.
I guess if like the first thing they do is like give you like a backhanded compliment, that's something I'm like, oh wow, you're really pretty for a, you're really pretty for a tall person. It's nobody's ever said that, but like I think people say that, but just like stuff like that. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, when they have like backhanded compliments and stuff like that. Ooh, this is a funny one. What do you think is the dumbest argument you've ever been in with one of your friends? Like what's something dumb you and someone argued over?
Oh God, Carolyn and I argue all the time. What have you? See, it's so dumb
Mm-hmm.
that you don't even remember.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Like those calf conversations when you're just calm, you're like, what? Like how? Or like mainly with guys, I've noticed in the calf conversation we have, it's over like movies or like sports opinions or movies, and sometimes it'll be about chicks. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because guys will get so reactive about it too. They'll like stand up and like with the chair, fling the chair, and be like, how can you think that? Like this is obviously better than this.
How can you think Margot Robbie's not hot?
Yeah.
No, I do not remember because they're so stupid that. But I've never had like a real fight. I think.
What? Enya's never been in a fist fight? No. Have you been in a fist fight?
I don't think so.
I've never seen a girl fist fight. Like,
saw
I'm
one
in
time in
person.
high
I've
school.
seen them online, but have never seen one in person.
I
So.
saw it one time on the playground in high school, and they were
Y'all had
pulling
playgrounds
each
in high
other's hair. Do you not have playgrounds in high school?
Nope.
Oh, well,
Nice.
we have to go out there because
Nice.
we're not
Wait.
allowed to stay inside.
But you were saying?
We
Saw
were
a
just
girl.
like, yeah, it was like everybody started like running. We were like, "What's happening? What's happening?"
Fight.
And everybody was running, and it was like a big circle, and everybody yanking at each other's hair and screaming.
That's always the go-to move I see in girl fights is they always yank the other one's hair.
'Cause it hurts so bad.
I used to have long hair, and I used to have to. I have to sound weird, but I used to have to brush it, to keep it out of my face, and put the hairspray in it, and yanked it, and I pulled out some of my hair. And I was like, I'm like, dang. It's like I'm getting a cut, and that's what I got. Which was my sophomore year, back when I had a mullet, and I wish I didn't. I looked.
Oh my god, you were a mullet person. You know what? You're a baseball player. Checks out.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Stereotypes are true.
Yes. I always see that on TikTok or on Instagram sometimes. It's like someone says, "Oh yes, I'm a this," and someone goes, "You look like that," and they're like, "That's supposed to mean, huh? It's supposed to mean."
Yeah, I definitely
Like
took a football guy for a baseball guy because he had a baseball cap on. I was like, "You're baseball, right?" And he was like, "No."
Or like someone would look at you and be like, "Yeah, of course you play volleyball. You look like you play volleyball." You're like, "What? It's supposed to mean?"
Everybody thinks I play basketball.
Yeah, because volleyball is not one of the big sports. Yeah, because every tall girl always gets tried. They always try and get recruited to play basketball because
Really?
girls in America aren't tall. Like all the tall people I know are foreign. Like, well, Hadley's pretty tall.
Haley's pretty, like
Haley.
Kaylee.
Oh yeah, Kaylee. Yeah, she's 6'1", I want to say 6'1",
Yeah,
6
she's
foot.
pretty tall.
But like all the tall, really tall, like above 6'1"
Yeah.
that I know are tall like you, 6 foot. Stephanie is like 6'5".
She's tall.
Yeah, she's tall.
Lily is American.
Lily? Yeah, I know Lily's American. Yeah, she's from down the road.
Yeah, she's like 6, whatever. it
8,
is.
6'7",
Six-
6'5".
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You said you weren't gonna do it, but yeah, and then like who? Oh yeah, Danny, like 6'2". Petra and Zoe were really tall as well. At least
They're not that tall.
yeah, I remember them being taller, or maybe they were tall for girls. I don't know.
Yeah, for
No.
girls, I guess in America, they're.
Yeah, but like a lot of American girls, they're like
Yeah.
Sel's height
Yeah.
or
True.
Anna's height, and it's like 5'9" and below.
Yeah.
But I came here and I was like, why are all the foreign girls tall? Because it was like, I was like eye level with all of them. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, crazy. Wow.
You good?
Getting old, Enya. 22 years old. Getting
That is
old.
old.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about
It's
it.
scary, isn't it? I
Yeah,
hate
I
it that
know.
I can say I'm in my 20s.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
21.
For we know we're like 50.
I know. Which I saw a thing on like why whenever as you get older it feels like your years have gotten faster. It's because for every year of your life it's a less percentage of your life. Like if you're 2 years old, 1 year is 50% of your life.
And you have like you can remember all that happened.
I mean, I don't think any of us
No,
remember
but,
anything,
you know
but I get what you're saying. Yes, sorry to. I feel
No,
like
you're fine, you're fine.
I feel like I do that too much to people.
I do that.
feel like I correct them,
You're fine.
but no, it's a wrong thing to do.
Not offended at all.
But if I end up in a ditch, and you did it, but
It's okay. I'll just get deported. I'll get a free flight.
I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah. But crap, what were we talking about? I just lost my train of thought.
What's it? Girls trying to get recruited for basketball, and then
Tall people, how American girls are short. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I was getting old.
oh yeah.
Yeah, 22. No one tells you you're old, like people who are 2 or 3 years younger. I constantly hear it from the freshmen and the sophomores. Hey, Grandpa. What's up, Grandpa? And I'm like, it's going to be you in a couple years,
Yeah.
man. It's going to be, but, yeah, and like, oh, yeah, and how we were talking about how like your life seems to go faster is because
Yeah.
each year is a less percentage of your life. So, like,
Yeah.
if you're 20, 1 year is like, if I do the math, it's like a fifth, or not fifth. It's like, what's one? I don't know what percentage 1 is of 20, but it's like less than 10% or like something
Yeah.
like that. It's just a less percentage, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I've said that 5 times.
I feel like it's also though like whenever you're younger, you do more like fun stuff. Like you don't have as much like routine.
You're not as busy.
And then like whenever like you're 40 and you have kids, like the whole year is kind of okay, school, work. Like you don't do a lot of like stuff outside of your
Yeah.
routine, so it just feels like every day is like just
Yeah, you don't get
the
to
same.
you don't get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
It's so
Yeah.
depressing.
I know, it sounds really bad, but hey, that's life. That's
Yay!
Yeah, I
I'm so
know.
excited. I'm looking forward to the next 80 years of my life.
Yeah, but like, hey, that's what they always say. If you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
True.
I know,
Yeah,
I know people who are like that. You know.
There's not many jobs out there though
Yeah.
that do that. But
Yeah, true. Very true. But I hope to.
I think being like a sports newscaster person
Should be pretty
would
fun.
be, yeah,
Should be pretty fun.
especially if you like sports.
What do you want to do? I don't. Yeah. What is your major? I've never
So my major is English, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and like
be a teacher.
make my absolutely not. I have a Spanish and communication minor. I'm gonna try and go study abroad.
Very
next
nice.
Spring to make my Spanish minor a major. So I'll have 2 majors and a minor. And I'm gonna try and get a communications master's.
Wow.
And
Look at
then-
you.
Try and work in communication. Maybe between businesses or something.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'll YOLO it. I'll see.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool to see. No, it's
Yeah.
not typical what I see in in this college. Everybody's like, especially guys are like, oh, I want to go coaching or stuff like that, or
I
be.
just don't think I can not be playing. Like if I would just want to play too much.
Mhm.
You know.
If you're a coach.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah, I get the nostalgia. Start reminiscing. You're like, that used to be me, and
Yeah.
back in my day, I
Exactly.
could really throw it now. Yeah, you'll always have that really cool photo of you getting the one-handed block against K-Dub.
There's a picture of that.
Yeah, I swear I saw it all that on Instagram where they like posted it.
Huh.
I figured that's where I saw it. Yeah, because it's you. You got like the boxer's wrap on your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
you're
that.
just one hand blocking, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool.
I remember doing that and I was like, wait,
Like, guys.
that was kind of goated.
Yeah, because I remember talking about it with Kaylee because she was kind of confused as well because she was here. No, she wasn't here last year. She was
She
here.
was.
She was here. Sorry, I meant like last year's season.
Oh yeah.
She was here in the spring,
Yeah.
but she was like, no, I didn't hear about that. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool announced. With
Yeah.
the ball,
With the ball.
especially one-handed too.
Yeah. Sometimes that just happens. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing, and I
Yeah.
just. And then sometimes I like block something and I don't know
Mhm.
where the ball went, and everybody starts cheering. I'm like, what?
You don't really have those moments in baseball. You kind of know what you're doing in baseball, and
Yeah.
you know when it's cool. Like,
Like,
you
you know
can't
where the
just
ball's
do
going.
something casually. You just gotta you just do it.
You can't be nonchalant.
Yeah, not really.
You just have to be chalant.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's something nonchalant versus chalant. That's
Chalant didn't exist, right? That's like we made that up, right?
it's
Instead of
it's
nonchalant.
weird because I remember seeing that on it's a European TV show, Graham Norton. It's like a late night show in the UK.
In the UK, yeah, okay.
In the UK, and he has a bunch of guests on, but they were talking about like we have words and we don't have words. Like have you ever heard the word like disheveled?
Yeah,
Like you can be disheveled, but can you be sheveled?
you can if you make that word up.
Yeah, like nonchalant versus
Yeah.
chalant. And then another one, the funny one was like, you've seen someone be ruthless, which means, really cutthroat and angry and
Mhm.
stuff, but you never heard someone be described as ruth.
Or ruthful.
Or ruthful. Yeah. It's weird how it probably is English. There's a lot of different words in other languages that mean like whole sentences, and it's weird. Like there's a word in Japanese where it means like someone who, it's like a specifically like someone who is small, tiny, and angry. Like someone who's really short and angry all the time, and there's like a specific word in their language
I know what you- yeah.
for that kind of person, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah. I wonder how many angry small people they have.
For it to
So
become
for
a
it to
word.
Become a word, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty small, all of them. So maybe just angry person.
Yeah. I don't know. Shohei Ohtani's really tall, so he's a baseball player for the
Gotcha.
Dodgers.
Is that the one that has the banana? Monkey never quit.
No,
Monkey?
no, that's
Never quit.
that was an old player for the Blue Jays. His name is Munenori Kawasaki.
I love that guy. Though.
Yeah, he doesn't play in the MLB anymore, but he's hilarious for his interviews. And they're like, "How do you?" The old interviews went viral a few years ago. Whenever social media got to be a bigger thing, and they're, of course, the infamous interview. They're asking him, "How do you play every day?" And he goes, he's like, "I eat banana," and he goes, and they're like, "Why do you eat bananas?" He goes, "Monkey never cramp."
Monkey never quit.
Yes, that's exactly how he
3
says it.
bananas every day.
Yes. I've never had a banana, so.
You have never eaten a banana.
The change in your face, it was like so happy. You're like,
How
Got
have
mad.
you never, have you eaten it like in a smoothie? Like, you mean you've never eaten like a straight banana?
Like a straight up banana. I've never just had
You
a
have
banana.
never had a bite of banana.
No, I have not. I
That
had
is
my first
so
orange
weird.
over the summer. Honestly, orange is overrated.
I say this is the wrong person. I love oranges.
Really? I can't do.
love-
It's the skin. It's like
You have to get over it. That's that's
like
something that
I
you
can
just need
peel
to,
it. The juice tastes nice. You know, it tastes just like orange juice because you know it's from a
It's
freaking
orange
orange.
juice,
Yeah, it's just the amount of funny people that don't think that. They're like, oh, it's just orange flavored. I'm like,
No.
then like it's like the same process with people who thinking chocolate milk comes with brown cows. There is a percentage of the population who thinks chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
I'm definitely gonna tell my children that. I'm so excited to gaslight my children and stuff like that. It's so,
You're gonna make them believe in Santa till they're 25.
bro. They're gonna be like, why are there holes in the moon? I'm gonna be like, so Neil Armstrong. I'm gonna show them a picture of like Jeffrey Epstein or something. I'm gonna make sure Neil Armstrong, who's
Mhm.
this guy, that's not Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
He was on the moon and he just like was like, I just need to dig some holes. He just shoveled some holes in the moon, and they're gonna go tell all their friends. They're gonna be like, "Are you stupid?" And it's gonna be good character development.
That's gonna be hilarious.
I'm so excited to be a parent.
Yeah, I remember seeing that like a lot. It's been a trend in the world recently where like people's birth rates have gone down.
Really?
Like, yeah, especially I don't know if it's Europe or not, but I can't remember what country it is. But like, because the birth rate is so low in one of the countries, they're offering extra benefits for for people to have kids
Yeah.
and whatnot.
It's because I think it's like life is just becoming so expensive, first of all. And then
Mhm.
also just like careers are becoming a lot more
Mhm.
like important.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I want a career, I want a career. Well, obviously, like if both of you guys have a career, like it's pretty hard to like
Mhm.
take care of a child. So then people just don't have children because they're more like individualistic and like
And,
they want to
yeah.
achieve greatness and f everybody else. And,
Yeah, and I feel like it's also because a lot of the people growing up who started to have less kids saw what big families did to people and saw how like stressful it could be,
yeah,
and thinking like, oh, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Like my family, we're just me, my mom, my dad, my sister, just the four of
Yeah.
us, and like I feel like that's a nice amount of family. I don't think 3 would be too bad,
yeah. I grew up
So-
in a family of 3.
but like there's a what?
I grew up with 3 like siblings, like 2 others.
So there's 4 siblings
no,
total.
like we're 3 total.
Oh, you're 3 total. Okay. Are you the middle?
I'm the youngest.
You're the baby. I'm the baby too.
It's great.
Yeah, it
You're
is
so
great.
spoiled.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh.
Love you, Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn's my sister. So.
Did she bully you?
No.
Oh, you got it nice then.
Not that I remember. No. I mean, we always just played Wii Sports together. I remember Little League World
Oh,
Series.
we did not have the same experience.
I mean, what'd you get beat up by your older siblings?
I had 2 older brothers.
I'm gonna take that as a yes then. Yes.
So I did get smothered with couch cushions. Yes.
Trying to, what's the word? Cure the bloodline or whatever. Just
Yeah, they're like, we need only boys.
only men, which used to be a very big thing in Europe. You know, they used to only want guys. And then I'm like, hey, if you have too many guys, there's not going to be any.
And now there's too many men for the amount of girls.
Oh,
There's
it's
like a
that like
male-
actually that actually became a thing.
I think there's like a male loneliness epidemic or something.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
Yeah.
Like, cause so many guys will end up single. It's like
But
it's like
it's-
1 in 4 guys will end up single.
Yeah, but it's a thing that like it's like a cycle because every time there's a war,
The
there's
returning.
way too many women because all
Yes.
the men die, but then they all give birth to boys.
Yes, I was about to say it's called the returning soldier effect.
Isn't that so
It's
weird?
weird. Yes, I remember
It's so
reading that
weird.
after like World War II. There were so many ladies in like Europe and America. They noticed like in demographics, like we mentioned earlier, that like the amount of boys like skyrocketed because of the amount of guys that were lost in the war, and it's crazy.
I don't know like how like our like bodies like okay well let's go produce some boys I guess.
It's weird. People say there's all sorts of kind of things that could determine the sex of the baby, whether it's like, like what you eat or what you drink. I'm like, I don't know. It's just a flip of the coin, you know.
There's also this thing where they say like if like when you're pregnant like know if it's a boy or a girl like
Mhm.
I don't think it's like true but
Mhm.
like if your belly's more like round at the top it's a girl.
Mhm.
But if it goes down and then out it's a boy.
Wow.
Don't know
Yeah.
if it's true.
But I don't know. Who knows? And yeah, the returning soldier effect is crazy. It's weird how life works. But like, crap. What was I gonna ask you? we were talking about the big families and stuff. What do you consider to be a big family? That was something that was on my mind. I consider.
You mean like family, like parents and children, not like
No, I was
grandma,
just,
grandpa, whatever.
No, I was talking like just mom, dad, and kids.
Okay, I would say big, 4 to 5.
I was thinking.
Children.
I was thinking something along the same lines because as soon as you get like I'd say above 5, I don't think 5 is too much because I think 3 kids is a nice amount.
Yeah.
But like anything, if you have like 4 kids, that's 7.
Yeah.
There's one dude in the NFL who I think him and his wife have 10
Oh
kids.
my god, that poor woman. Imagine giving birth.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah. I mean, they could be C-section. Who knows?
Still though.
Yeah, going through that process. I'm like, hey, his name is Philip Rivers, I want to say. So.
Well, my coach is getting there.
No.
He just had his 4th, so.
Corey?
Yeah.
I did not realize. I mean, I knew he had kids, but I didn't realize he had 4. But.
Elijah was born 2 months ago. I held him. It's an alumni tournament.
Oh, really?
He's adorable.
Aw.
He's adorable. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna go more, but either
Who
way,
knows?
they're so cute.
There used to be a show on TLC, which is a channel in America called. Well, it actually expanded because they kept getting more kids, but it was called like.
I saw that.
You know what I'm talking about? It's the
Yes.
Duggar family. My sister used to be obsessed with this. She loved them. But it was like 17 kids and counting, 19 kids and
Yes.
counting, 20 kids and counting.
I used to watch TLC all the time. I was
Really?
supposed to, but I love
Dude, the
TLC.
shows they have are
Honey
just.
Boo Boo.
I remember. Yeah, I never watched it, but I remember looking at it. The one show, I don't know if it was TLC or not, but one show I remember watching with my sister because it was so funny was Wife Swap.
I never watched that one.
You never did?
No.
Oh, Wife Swap was
And
hilarious.
the kids get really angry because the new wife won't let them eat.
Yeah,
like,
'cause they-
sausages or whatever.
Yeah, because they always take two different people from mainly just different walks of life. They wouldn't
Yeah.
just switch like random people because like you had to apply for it
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And but yeah, Wife Swap was pretty crazy. But yeah, 19 kids and counting, Honey Boo Boo.
I used to watch that thing where I don't know if you noticed. It's like they have like quintuplets. And
Oh,
they have,
yeah.
They have like one girl like by herself, and they have like quintuplets or whatever.
Yeah,
and then,
the 5. It's like one of the
Yeah.
rarest things ever. It's like 5 identical babies at
I
once.
know. I used to watch that show. I loved it.
What was the other ones? The TLC show. Here, look up TLC shows.
It was so good. 600-pound life.
Yeah, My 600-Pound
Oh.
Life. Then there was like the 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Oh yeah, the Tammy
That-
and whatever her name is.
Yeah. Dr.
There's things
Dr.
you can't
Pimple
do.
Popper. She got a show
so
from.
satisfying.
Really? I mean, I don't mind blood and gore, because I hunt, so like I'm used to it. But like sometimes on Dr. Pimple or the toenail ones are nasty.
Yeah, everything on the feed is kind of.
Yeah, it's nasty. Like, what the heck? They have a dating show on here called MILF Manor. Yeah, that is.
I feel like the old shows are so much better. Like,
Yeah,
everywhere.
because I feel like they were more original. Like now
Yeah.
everybody just like they had Return to Amish. That's a funny one. I haven't seen it, but that looks funny. But like one I remember hearing about was like Teen Mom.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it got all the teens got older and aren't teens anymore.
Yeah.
But so then they had like Teen Mom, like I don't know. It's like the word whenever TV shows have like a game show, but then they have like they bring back people who had previously
yeah.
won,
I
like
know
all.
what you mean.
I don't want to say all stars, but like
Yeah,
that's.
yeah.
But it's like
All-Star Teen Moms.
yeah, but it's like they started having they came out with one of
Yeah.
those to see how they were doing like so many years later.
I feel like now also people like they're scared of doing like controversial stuff or like
Yeah,
you
because
can't offend anybody anymore because you can't say anything anymore.
yeah,
and-
because everything's under the microscope now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and everybody's so sensitive nowadays that
Yeah.
you can't even say anything.
Yeah, that's why I try and stick away from the big 4 on this podcast, which are it's race, religion, sex, and politics are the big
Yeah.
4. So yep.
I feel like I get it,
Mhm.
and like you don't have to say like things that are actually like mean and like offensive.
Mhm.
Like sometimes you need to be able to like
You gotta be able to
laugh
joke
at
around.
yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like yes, like I'm white as fuck. Like
Yeah.
you know like
People
Okay.
make jokes. Yes.
people call me a milk ball, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
ha.
It's funny. Cracker. That's the one I hear all the time.
Cracker.
My friend Nico. It's like whenever I do something that's it's a little out there, but he goes, man, white people, It's like
Right?
white people. It's funny.
Then if we
I remember.
can't say that,
What?
but we can't say that.
I mean, yes. Depends on how good your friends are. I mean, every good friend group has nice banter.
Yeah, I get
so
it.
it has nice banter. And yep. What?
Away from this topic.
Yes. Alrighty. What else is there to talk about? No, what's going on in the world? Actually, no, we need to stay away from that too.
Yeah, it's all politics.
Yes, that's technical. Which is weird how things have gotten political. And crap, we're doing it again. Crap, we need to. What's something? Favorite popsicle flavor?
I don't like popsicles.
You don't like popsicles? What? What's a food you don't like that other people think you?
Dr. Pepper.
It's not a food. That's a drink. Like pizza or
Interesting.
burger or like.
I don't really like hot dogs.
I don't like hot dogs either. Same. I'm in
Like,
the same boat.
Okay, but like the pink ones. Like if it's like actual meat, like you know what I mean, like.
It's like a beef hot dog.
Yeah, and then
Or like
it's-
sausage.
Like if it's like an actual like bratwurst. or
Yeah,
whatever,
that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah,
that's
it's a
fine.
European.
But
thing.
like
It's
the
probably-
pink ones.
Yeah, with the ones
Ugh.
that they just make in like the hot dog cart
Oh,
that you
they're-
see in like New York City or something
I
like
do
that.
not. And then like the buns, like the soft buns. I don't like the soft buns either. We eat it with like baguettes, buns back home.
Yeah.
Like you know
Like what? Hot
baguette.
dogs?
Yes. Like you put a sausage in a baguette. Like,
That is the most French thing ever.
yeah, it's really good.
whenever my friend in one of my history classes, anytime someone would get to France in like the history books or something, they'd be like, haha, oui baguette, when what he would say whenever we would talk about France.
It's true though.
It's funny. And the croissants.
They're so good.
Croissants. Yes. They
I
are
miss
really
them.
they are really good.
So excited when I go back home.
Are there any like Belgium specific foods besides Belgian waffles? Everybody knows about Belgian waffles
Chocolate.
and chocolate. Yes. Bring me some.
We have. I'll try.
'Kay.
I'll try my best. We have very good like patisserie. Like how do you say that? Like patisserie. It's like
Pastries?
yes,
Mhm.
but like specifically like you know the pastries that have like the yellow cream inside of them.
Yeah.
We are like really good like at that like the cream. Like the
Mhm.
cream that's inside like ours is like.
Oh.
If international people are gonna listen to this, they're probably gonna.
Yeah.
Like we're really good at like that cream inside of the like,
Yeah.
pastries.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
we have a bunch of different bread. Like
Yeah, I remember.
a lot of bread.
I remember my friend. Or no, it was Geography Now. I was watching an episode about Germany, and he was describing what it's like to tour Germany. He goes
Yeah.
Germans, and it was so funny because it was a lot louder, because he just made it more inflection. But I'm just watching a nice calm video, just playing a video game, and all of a sudden I just hear Germans abso-freaking-lutely love their bread. He's like, there are over 500 different types of bread in
Yes.
Germany alone. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Belgium is probably about the same.
Because then they also use the other parts of that to make beer. So, yeah.
Yes. And we
And-
just put in like recipes like in stews
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, which I noticed. Yeah, like that I will see like European cooking, and they'll be cooking, and they'll take a wine bottle and
Or
pour
beer.
something in there, pour a beer in there. I'm like, wow, I did not think.
It
that worked.
evaporates.
Yeah,
The
and
alcohol.
then I wonder. Yeah, the alcohol evaporates, but the other stuff
Yeah.
stays in. Then like you told me, what's that famous Belgian beer? Stella Artois, right? That's a beer.
I was
ain't it?
actually really surprised they had that here.
Really?
Yes.
It's like one of the few European alcohols I know,
Yeah.
besides vodka from Russia.
It's made in my city.
Really?
I have the factories like in like I can like see it like it's in my city.
That's cool. Yeah.
So that's why it's like my like city is a university city.
Ah.
It's like our main beer at these like bars is
Yeah.
Stella Artois because it's so cheap because the factories pay for
It's
shipping
right
or
down the
anything.
road. It's like when my my grandma and my dad were growing up. They grew up next to a Coke factory.
Really?
Yeah, so like they got. I don't know if my grandma worked at it or maybe my grandma's mom worked at it, but like my dad was saying, it's like they got stuff like for like pennies on the dollar because it was
Yeah.
like in the town, and that's my dad can, because a lot of people don't like diet drinks, the
Mhm.
diet sodas, but my dad, he loves the diet stuff because they grew up being able to get the diet stuff for
Yeah.
like super cheap. He's like, that's why I can drink all a bunch of diet stuff. He's like, most people don't like it, but he's like,
Yeah.
I can drink it every single day and not be bothered by it.
Do you guys have Coca-Cola Zero?
Yeah, we have Coke Zero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never understood the difference between them.
Like Diet Coke has, I don't know,
They're
it's got
both without sugar.
it's
so
got
what
a
is
Diet
it?
Coke has a different kind of sugar. It's like not the bad.
Coke Zero also has sugar.
But then
though.
Coke Zero supposedly has no sugar, so it's all up in the
The
air.
artificial sweeteners are probably worse than actual.
It's gonna be a weird question, but do y'all have steaks and
Yeah.
stuff in
We do
Belgium?
have cows.
Yes, I'm just saying. I figured y'all have cows, but like I didn't know if you cooked it the same way or not, or
Yeah,
cooked
yeah.
it
We
cooked it differently.
love
Because I know like
steak.
American steak cooking.
You guys are very passionate
Yes.
about your steaks. We
Yes.
are not as passionate.
Yes.
We do love steak though.
Yes. Depending on where you go, yes, especially Texas. You know, they love your steaks. I always get
Steak is
like I always get told. My dad told me he's like, you have the A1 sauce, which is like steak sauce, which he always said, and I've always heard that like if you have to put steak sauce on a steak, it means your steak isn't good enough.
Yeah.
So, and some people just do it for like the taste. And I remember in a podcast I was watching, one guy was describing how he wanted A1 sauce on like a steak, and they were at like a fancy restaurant, and he had like filet mignon or something like that. And the cook came out of the kitchen and asked him, he's like, "You want A1?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just put it on." He's like, "Is steak bad?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Then why you want A1?" Because it was such like a thing. Like you put steak sauce is only reserved for bad steaks. So another big thing is barbecue, like Texas barbecue, Kansas City barbecue, South Carolina. I don't either. I can eat like sausage patties for like breakfast. I like pork chops my mom cooks. I like it, but I can't get behind barbecue.
It's just not good.
I know.
Why is it sweet? Why is my meat sweet? Tell me why my meat is
I don't know. It depends on where you go. Like and it also depends on the sauces. Because like South Carolina barbecue, Kansas City barbecue, and Texas barbecue are like the big three. And so, but they all cook. I can't remember if Kansas City barbecue the sweet one is.
Well, I've only had that one.
Where did you have it at?
Here.
Yeah, it's Kansas City barbecue is famously sweet, thick, and tangy.
Yeah, I've never had the other one.
Yeah. There's Texas barbecue. Ooh.
Just weird to me because in my head, whenever we talk about barbecue back home, it just means that you cooked your
stuff
food
outside
on the barbecue, and like that's your barbecue.
On the grill. Yeah, because like people can have different kinds of barbecues. Like, I remember seeing like Hawaiian barbecue. They like grill like pineapples and stuff like that, which are it's funny that way. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
No, because I don't like whenever fruit is paired with other stuff.
Yes.
I like my fruit separated by itself. Cold.
One fruit that I
Not
tried
baked.
was actually pretty decent, mainly just because it kind of tasted like nothing. Was like I tasted it and I'm like, it doesn't taste like anything. It just tastes like, I don't know. It didn't have a signature like kick to it. Was cantaloupes. You ever had a cantaloupe? It's a type of melon. It's a type of melon.
It's like the orange one.
Yeah.
It's not that I dislike it because I just like fruit. But like if there is something like another fruit there, I will probably not choose cantaloupe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it doesn't have like
it doesn't have a
flavor. And
taste.
I really like.
Yeah. My mom and my dad, whenever they eat it, sometimes they'll put salt on it, try and make it a little better. My dad salts his watermelon. You ever had watermelon?
Yeah, I know people like put tahini on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, tahini. Yes.
I never tried it before, but.
Tahini or watermelon or both?
Tahini on watermelon.
Tahini on watermelon. Yeah. My dad loves salting his watermelon. It's funny. Watermelon is the state vegetable of Oklahoma.
Are you serious?
It's a fruit.
Oh yeah, it is a fruit.
And it's the state vegetable of Oklahoma. There's a reason we're ranked 50th in education.
Yes, I can.
Yep. I honestly wondered how much that affected me coming to college, too. I didn't realize it. Because I got to college and I felt like I was so dumb.
Yeah.
I felt like I was so dumb.
This college is also not very hard. So I feel like that says.
Well, Europe is also a lot
that
smarter
says
than the
a lot.
U.S., so.
Yeah. We just have very different type of education. I feel like you guys get like more, like you guys learn more in depth about like one certain subject from younger, and we have more like a broad-based education, and you guys like go in depth on like when you were 13, you choose like I'm gonna go in depth in math, and you take like a million math classes, or you take 0 geography classes, and we have like whatever
Yeah,
not
it
exactly.
kind of worked that way. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted
but
to.
we have to take like all
Everything.
of these like broad like
like
history,
like in high
biology.
school we had to get our like in college you had to get your gen eds. Like you had to have one of everything, but then you could when you got everything out of the way you could specify.
Well, and the fact that you guys have gen eds here is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
college.
life. Because we see all those things in high school. It's because like I feel like.
And I've forgotten them too.
They don't get that.
Like I took elementary applied stats here, and like math is cool when it's not very complicated. Like math is cool, being able to like add, subtract, divide. But then like numbers get paired with letters, like the fractions, and it's like they get the parentheses and the X, and this. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like math is cool sometimes, but math is also a royal pain in the ass sometimes.
It's really fun whenever you get it though.
And the part I hate about gen eds though is like I didn't come here to like do this stuff. Like I just talked about, like elementary applied statistics. It was a fine class. I passed it. I had a C in it, but like I don't remember any of it now. and I took it like maybe a year ago, and I don't remember any of it. Looks like we're running out of time. Thank you all for joining us here in another episode. I'm grateful for having the one and only and the lovely Enya Fierens here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It was fun.
Hopefully you had fun.
It actually was really fun.
Hopefully we can do this again. Maybe I can have some more mics this time and get all of y'all on here, you know.
The whole
Yes, the whole. I'm going to have all
whole
16 people in
40
here.
40 in the fall. Oh, you're not going to be here to fall.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll
Yeah.
still see them.
Just the varsity roster. Yeah.
No varsity in the spring, so.
But yeah, thanks for watching. A quick little side segment there, but thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on. Hope you had plenty of fun. But make sure and follow us on Instagram, like this one, and subscribe if you want to see more of it. Hopefully we'll have we're going to have episodes every week. But thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you next week.